Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. To basic crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Like love again. Raze, Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. To basic crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Like love again. Let the countdown begin. Raze back live again. Pop culture, entertainment, of course, the hot topics. Traveling somewhere in the tropics. Usually for Zerb, for smoke show panels, $1 million plays. We expanding the channel, they say opinions like assholes. Watch your mouth at all times, and don't mess up the cash flow, we live.
Hey, I'm sitting up here tonight doing a video that's going to post tomorrow, but I keep getting alerts via WhatsApp, email, for you guys that are looking out for a YouTuber who was based in Medellin who has not been seen recently, and some saying since last fall. So I'm getting multiple guys. So I hope you guys do the same thing for me. If you don't see me in a while, reach out, because I leave breadcrumbs. Ask around. I'm easy to find. But his name is Passport Dog, or he goes by Passport Dog. I know he was doing tours down there. I haven't seen his videos in a while. So I guess that you guys haven't seen him in a while either. So you guys are reaching out also. If you are the Passport Dog, or you know the Passport Dog, do me a favor and reach out to me. dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com. Again, this is a community, so we want everybody to be safe. dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com. If you have my WhatsApp number already or email address already, reach out either way. Any kind of way you can send it to me. Just let me know that let me know that if you're actually seeing this video, let me know that you're doing well. You got a lot of viewers out there searching for you, bro. So I hope all is well. I pray all is well.
Yeah, Raze back live again on this Friday night live stream extravaganza. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. He is not dead, guys. Passport Dog is not dead. He is indeed alive, and he will be here tonight on Raze to tell what happened out there inside of Medellin, guys. Hit that like button as you guys come in. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Get your beers ready. Get your questions ready for Mr. Passport Dog. We was all worried about him months ago. Messages were sent out and they weren't returned. And DC Born Rob, shout out to him and subscribe to DC Born Rob's channel. He put out a video, a couple of videos actually, trying to find out the whereabouts of Mr. Passport Dog, who is a fellow YouTuber and has been living out there inside Medellin before heading back to the States. So let me turn this camera on, guys. Let me know if, hopefully y'all guys can hear me, guys. Man, I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, man. We got some guests playing tonight also. Let me get to y'all comments early. Let me turn this. Let me go to my thing. I got remove this out the way. Hit that like button though, guys, and hit that like button. Shout out to everybody watching. All 105 people watching Raze Live. Let's get the lights up because everybody was searching for Passport Dog, but Passport Dog has come about, and now we getting an idea of what went down with Passport Dog. You know, I was watching different streams over the past few months, people that would bring up Passport Dog and his whereabouts, and they were like, where the hell is Passport Dog? What happened to him? Did he get scoped with that scopolamine out there inside Medellin? And just was laid out somewhere in a hospital, lost his memory, didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? So many, was he in jail? Was Passport Dog in jail out there inside Medellin, Colombia? That was a rumor going around. Maybe he was in jail. Like I said, maybe he got scoped, laid out, forgot who he was, lost his memory. Yeah. Or the ultimate, dead. Dead. I mean. So and I heard some YouTubers saying, look, I hope he's in jail out there inside Medellin. I'd rather that than him be 8 foot under. You know what I'm saying? So it was just wild. And DC Born Rob, subscribe to DC Born Rob's channel. I'm drinking a Busch Light right now. They didn't have my Coors Light at that store, so I get some Busch Light for in the meantime at the big boy. But I hit that like button, guys. And he will be up here to discuss what happened to him. Will he ever go back to Medellin? Was issues out there in Medellin? Of course, a lot of you guys know who he is. Some of you, probably don't know. So, hey, Maj, go ahead and drop Passport Dog's channel link into the chat. But and be respectful, guys. Be respectful to the Passport Dog. When he comes up here, he's coming up here to tell his story. Now, unfortunately, guys, he is saying that he is broke right now, right? He's broke. He's not broke in abroad. He's not broke in abroad. He's broke and left abroad. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna let him tell all that. So be respectful in the comments. And this story that he tells tonight can save some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Can save some of you guys in the future because some of you guys are in Passport Dog's same situation, and some of you guys in the chat, y'all just won't admit it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won't have the guts to admit your situation like a Passport Dog is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't do it. Y'all wouldn't have the courage to come up here and Raze show and say that you're broke and that you had problems out there in Medellin, and when you left Medellin, you know, now now some people are trying to hint at, oh, his story is over exaggerated. He's making it up. Well, we're gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask you guys. Do you believe him? Do you? Because you guys are in the chat, and you guys are watching, and I mean, it's your prerogative to believe the story or not believe the story. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you guys. Let me see. Raise late again. Shout out to you, Aries. What's that? Aries, Calgary. Shout out to you. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Like the stream as you enter the chat. Yes. Shout out to you, Anonymous. Yes. Hit that like button as you enter the chat. Hit that like button as you enter the chat. Some of y'all chats is early. I don't know. YouTube is be cutting off the YouTube be cutting off the chats. Let me see. YouTube be cutting off the chats for me to bring on the screen. So right now, let me try to go back to some of y'all chats from earlier, because actually I set this live up yesterday. Now it's just being released. So some of your chat, I screenshotted some of y'all chats from yesterday and today. Let me see if I can find them. Hit the like button, though, guys. Passport Dog will be here in a few minutes. Y'all guys be respectful to the Passport Dog. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Drew says, Raze, don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Wait a minute. I'm not saving anything. I'm just interviewing, Drew. Hey, I'm just interviewing. All right. I'm just interviewing. I'm not saving anything. I'm just giving y'all the information y'all need as a YouTube journalist. You know what I'm saying? When people hit me up and say they want to, tell their story. You know what I'm saying? Reef Omar. I'm behind on what's going on in the travel space. Did Relo leave Kenya for Thailand? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think he did. Reef. Not for Thailand. Maybe back to Gary, Indiana. But I don't got 100% confirmation on that. You know what I'm saying? I heard he's alone with the dog, says Vizio. So another J Rello. Well, J Rello. Well, like I said, I don't know about J Rello. I haven't had, because J Rello would say one thing and then do another, then ask for more donations for this and that. I don't know. So until you hear it out of J Rello's mouth, I'm not going to speculate on what's going on with him. And it's funny because now you guys still want to know about J Rello, which I get it. I get it. But the thing is, the funny thing about the J Rello situation, the whole J Rello stuff over the past couple of weeks out there inside Kenya, is that all I would hear, and I would tune in sometimes to other people's chat sometimes, especially sometimes they review my live when I did about J Rello, or sometimes random people in the chat or people on the panel or on other channels would be on other people's channels, like, that damn Raze, he's talking about J Rello again. He's talking about J Rello again tonight, man. He's profiting off of talking about J Rello. Ah! And guess what? Guess what, guys? That same panel that the people complain about me talking about J Rello, that panel, that show is about, guess who, guys? J Rello and his antics. and not just J Rello, it could be an NYC The Future, it could be a Floyd, when they are complaining about me talking about a Floyd, a J Rello, or NYC The Future, and profiting off of the crash outs, when themselves are on a panel that's talking about J Rello. You can't make this up. Hey, guys, does that make any sense? Hey, I'm like, wait. They are literally, bro, you are literally on a panel that is talking about Jay Rello for 3 hours. You hop on that panel, you be like, you know what? Salute to you guys. But that Raze, why is he got a thumbnail set with Jay Rello up there, ready to talk about Jay Rello again for profit? When you're on a goddamn panel that's talking about Jay Rello for 2 hours. I done seen it all, guys. Yo, I need a vacation, guys. I need a vacation, guys. I done seen it all. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Hit that like button. Shout out to all 150 people in the building watching Raze live. Passport Dog is here in the back right now. He is here in the back. I'm gonna bring him up in a couple of minutes. Get your questions ready for Passport Dog. I got some questions for Passport Dog. YouTuber with over 14,000 subscribers strong. Subscribe to Passport Dog. And I seen a chat. Somebody in the chat from yesterday said he was Jay Rello before Jay Rello. I don't believe that. I don't believe. I'm gonna ask him whatever. I mean, but I don't believe he rose to the level of Jay Rello at all. That's Jay Rello is on his own with that. I don't believe you could say that about Passport Dog. That's why I said be respectful in the chat to this guy. But this guy coming up here and he got he just want to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? And he don't need trolls inside the chat throwing shade at him. You know what I'm saying? Right, get some more y'all comments real quick before I bring him up. He'll be up in like 2 minutes. He just all right. So hit the like button, guys. 5 minutes, 30 minutes ago. Oh, all right, yeah, all right. Shout out to MK, J Diggs. Just running through y'all things so I can bring them up. Loud and clear. Y'all can hear me loud and clear. That's great. We hear you. You hear my big mouth? Hey, hey, I gotta speak loud so you guys can hear. I be on live sometimes. Y'all be like, y'all can't hear. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be looking like an idiot talking to myself. You know what I mean? Free Society is in the building. Salute you, Free Society. What up, Free Society? We can hear you. Auto Will is in the building right there. That's Passport Dog's channel right there. Auto Will, thank you for dropping this. Here's the channel link. Passport Dog right there. Right there. Thank you, Auto Will. He was definitely scoped. Hey, there's no evidence of that. Seahawk, where's Rello? Look at that, another where's Rello. For people that really, well, I don't know if for people that don't like me talk about Rello, man, this sure is a hell of a lot of Rello questions inside the chat tonight. You know what I'm saying? There is sure a hell of a lot of Rello questions in the chat. But like I said, some guys say that this person I'm bringing up was Jay Rello before Rello. I mean, I don't. He's broke and local. S-Bay into the stream. Yes, Jack Black. Shout out to you. Jay Rello trash. Seahawk with his Kello. Big voice, real talk. Go to Kenya Raze. No, I still gotta do some other places first. Big boys, real talk. Shout out to you. I know you're gonna be out there in Kenya. I just hit that like button. Yeah, Tim Howard. Shout out to you. Yeah. And then I had another message earlier today that said anything to avoid talking about the Jay Rello situation. I'm like, huh? What? I did a whole live on Jay Rello. The last stream, including with the Sasuba man that lost his life, rest in peace. The expat John, Utah John, in the Passport Bro fights out there inside Thailand. But yeah, we did a whole stream about Jay Rello and the other events. He was in the thumbnail. He was in the title, Jay Rello Madness. And then I had Jay Rello Madness. Tourist, killed in Sasua in and I dropped the link for anybody to come up to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know while you're saying, like I said, if anybody wanted to discuss that Jay Rello audio from the other day, all you had to do was hit the link. I dropped the link. I opened the panel so you guys could come up here, and I said, hey, you could talk about Jay Rello, the Sasua incident with the unfortunate death of Utah John, and all Thailand bro fights, But when people came on, obviously they didn't really want to talk about the Jay Rello audio, so you know what I mean. But it was out there. I told y'all to go to Westside TMZ channel to hear the audio for yourself, because I can't play that up here. You know what I'm saying? I could not play. I described it a little bit, but I can't play that up here. So, a Westside TMZ show, he had it over there, the other night, and I told y'all to go over there, listen to the clip, and come back over here. Open up the panel. Nobody hopped on to talk about that. You wanted to talk about those Sasua hoes and the prices. But that was a cringe worthy audio anyway. So I can understand why, no question, just here to laugh. No, why Snowman? All right, without further ado, let's bring up. Shout out to Ronin Travelers. Without further ado, let's bring up the guest of the night. Shout out to the fake Miko Worldwide is in the building. Shout out to fake Miko. Passport Dog is in the building.
What's good?
Salute. Passport Dog, salute to you, man.
I'm alive. Yeah. Live in the flesh.
It's been a very odd past year for you, Passport Dog. It seemed like you was on top of the mountain. You was on top of your game on YouTube, out there doing the vlogs, out there inside Medellin, Colombia. A place where a lot of passport bros, a lot of bros in general like to go, enjoy the beautiful women. And you was doing well on your vlogs. You got over 14,000 subscribers on your channel, and then it just seemed to stop, and you just vanished off the planet. We was like, and people was like, where the hell you went? But first, before you get into that, go ahead and tell people about your channel, and tell us why you just vanished and went ghost.
It's your boy Passport Dog here, man. I've been doing this YouTube thing since first went to Colombia, which was about 2018. I went to Colombia for the first time, man. First year, I was just a hobby, I was just YouTubing to YouTube. I was making money online. I was traveling, and I decided, let me just start documenting stuff. I did a video, it went viral. Don't pay the gringo price, it went viral. I started catching a lot of followers, subscribers. Then I came back to Colombia during the pandemic, and I took an opportunity. I was really popular. People knew me. I was pretty famous, and I decided to take that opportunity. Decide to start a whole tour business. I mean, people was already hitting me up anyway. They wanted to.
Oh, all right, hold on, Pastor Dog, hold on. They're saying that your mic is very low. It does sound kind of muffled. If you could fix that real quick, I don't want you to talk through the whole story. They don't know what you're saying.
Testing. You hear me good now?
I hear you. You do sound muffled though. You do sound muffled.
Give me a second.
Yeah, let them. Yeah. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Pastor Dog sound a little muffled right now, right? And we respect you, chat. Send your questions in to Pastor Dog about Medellin and about stuff. Let's make sure we can hear Pastor Dog proper. He got those what's that? Rappy earpods.
Hello.
All right, I can hear you. I can hear him.
Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Does everybody hear me? Am I loud and clear?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, so go ahead and finish your story. Go ahead.
The audio's good, everybody? One in the chat, audio good. Testing. Hello. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough for now, yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, man. So, as I was saying, I came back to Colombia during the pandemic, and I decided to start this tour business because I was already popular. People already knew me. I got cool with the clubs. I got cool with every club, every spa. I got cool with everybody, and that's very rare as a foreigner.
It wasn't easy. They didn't accept me at first, but I was so popular, they just folded. It was like, you know what, you're cool, and I got the thumbs up from the locals, and I've been killing it. Book a tour for the last 3, 4 years, man, going strong, man. I did everything. I've been in Colombia. I've been up and down all literally every part of Colombia from Medellin, not just Medellin, Bogota, Cali, Buenaventura, Choco, every state in Barranquilla, Cartagena, everywhere. I literally been everywhere. Smashed a chick literally in every state in Colombia, all over the country, up and down the country. 4 years. I spent from ages my I spent my all my 20s in Colombia from 25 to 31. I'm now 32 years old right now.
6 years.
So literally all my 20s I have spent in Colombia. And I have zero regrets. It was a hell of a time.
Zero regrets. Regrets, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Wow. So you said from age 25 to 31, you spent and what? Let me ask you this. And now, why did you choose Colombia? Because did you choose it because of the beauties, Pastor Dog, the beautiful women over the other places?
It was mainly the cost of living, man. I had connections, man. I had connections. I had to hook up with just. There was at one point I had 3 apartments, and I was
Wow.
living free in 3 apartments. Like I knew some guys. They have some vacation homes in Medellin. They're not even there half the year, so they would give me the keys, and I would live like rent free in their crib. Like for
Wow.
I had the hookups. I had so many connections. I got so many hookups. Especially that's why I was able to last so long. I just the housing hookup, just the connections all around with everybody, and I was well connected. And I chose Medellin mainly because of the cost of living. Like it's pretty cheap. It's cheap. The weather's good. I mean, it's amazing. Like it's just living outside of chicks. The chicks is a bonus. Like just regular daily living life is just amazing in Medellin. I love it.
Right. So, they say one of the first ones doing it says Noisy MacBook. Shout out to, guys, people in the chat, all 202 people watching, raise a raise with Passport Dog. He says, look, the chicks was basically the icing on the cake, but the cost of living, I guess the weather out there, especially Medellin, but you've been all around Colombia, and for 6 years he enjoyed basically, I guess, rent free, basically. Well, for half of the 6 years, right, or whatever, basically rent free. So he was able to, partay or save up money. And now, what was you doing for work while you was out there? I mean, you had to have some type of money to at least hang out and date and stuff like that.
It was really I had some crypto saved up, but I blew through that money. I got rug pulled. I've been investing. I've been investing in crypto for a while. I had some crypto. I got part of I rode that wave, but then I lost a lot of money, and then that's when I really went hard with the tours. And like I said, the cost of living was so low, so I really survived off of like 2 grand a month, like making about 1,500, 2 grand a month.
Wow, but that was crypto. That could be volatile, up and down, but you were successful for a bit. So, obviously you're not retired, so you didn't have any retirement funds or anything like that. You didn't have any, you wasn't getting no SSI check, anything like that, right? Or anything like that to be able to. So it was all investing in crypto and stocks.
And yeah, it was really straight up tours for a while.
And tours, because you had a decent following, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter so you had so when people in your city where you're staying at, they would hire you to take them around on the tour guide.
Yeah, man, and I
you
had
make decent
about 2 clients a week, like every week for year round. Like it was a lot.
Okay, and some people won't, and some people are skeptical about that. They find it hard to believe. But the thing is, look, he said you had free room and board, so that's a big.
That I had to hook up with the place, and my rent was very low, even at the penthouse I was staying at. Like I paid like $1,500. That's 3 months right there. So like at the end of the day, the cost of living is extremely cheap, and at the same time, I party for free, basically, essentially, with my tour business. I'm out and about, and I'm partying for free. I set everything up. I'm the organizer. I'm the orchestrator. I set everything up. So I really didn't pay for anything every time I was out and partying.
Right, right. Oh wow, okay. And that's a hook. I mean, hit that like button, guys. Shout out to Jay now in the building. Like I said, Snowman. Hit that like button. He was doing tours for people. That's how, because we was all wondering, you know what I'm saying? We was like, maybe you hit lottery. You know what I mean? Maybe you hit Powerball and you was out there, you know what I mean? So okay, and people was and 220 people watching. Go ahead and subscribe to Passport Dog's channel. Go ahead, man. This is this is a OG in the travel space game. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate him giving us some time up here to talk about his situation out there. Well, his past situation out in Medellin and the situation now. So you're saying you had some problem with the crypto. So did you know what? Let me wait for that. Matter of fact, hit the like button. Get your questions ready for Passport Dog. He's very knowledgeable in Colombia. Um, Passport Bro issues also. He's very knowledgeable. Day now with the 199 book day tour. So book a tour with Passport Dog. Well, he's not out there with Medellin right now anymore, but thank you for that 199 donation to raise the raise. So raise some fun. Go ahead and get your questions and comments ready for Passport Dog, and send it in so we can read them. Make sure we get to your chats. Really, Rubble. No, well, no, don't be respectful, Jonas. Be respectful, Jonas. I saw a guy who looked just like you the other day in Laurelis. So you're trying to say he's in Laurel? So Black American expat. He's trying to say that you're really still in Laurelis, man. I don't know.
I've been in the States for a year now.
Okay, yeah. Now we so you just told your origin story of why you went to Colombia, why you chose Colombia, and you were doing great. You were doing great in the YouTube game, and you was on YouTube for a few. How many years you was on YouTube actually?
Since 2018.
2018. Yeah, you was doing your thing and you developing a following. Um, but it all came crashing down like a year ago because it all just stopped. It all just stopped, and people was wondering. You seen the DC Born Rob video, the alert, and people was started hitting me up saying, "Hey, Passport Dog is missing. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's in jail. Maybe he was scoped and don't remember who he is." Now obviously people were sending you messages, and so tell people what happened. Like, why did you just vanish like that and not let anybody know what happened to you?
Honestly, I was already prepared to leave Colombia by the end of the year, but what really jump started everything was my grandpa passed away, and I had to go to the funeral. So I had a lot of things lined up, but death in the family, and you gotta go. You gotta go. Like there was no ifs ands buts about it. I had to get up and leave, and I was gonna leave anyway. So I had to deal with that, and I took that time. Honestly, I was tired.
Of social media, because remember you didn't even put a post out telling your viewers and subscribers, look, this is what's going on, or I'm just taking a break from YouTube. You didn't do that, and people were speculating. Why you didn't put a note out or anything? Were you just tired? Well, let me go ahead. You go ahead and answer that.
I literally I don't know. I do that all the time. Honestly, I just go ghost. I didn't want to deal with anybody. I knew I was gonna be in the States for a while. I was like, let me just deal with my family and let me just go ghost. Like, let me just, I don't know. I just wanted to go ghost. I didn't want to, honestly, because I deal with people a lot of times, all this booker tour stuff, all this partying. I was out of it, bro. On some real shit. Like there was a point to where I was just done with all this, man. Because believe it or not, I'm tired. I'm tired of banging these chicks, bro. I was tired.
Oh man, tired of banging the chick. Hey guys, hit the like button. All 230 people watching. Passport Dog said he was tired of banging the chicks out there inside Medellin. Oh man.
You gotta understand, I'm basically like a party promoter. Like I'm basically like a club promoter. Like I party every single day. On my birthday, when it comes to my birthday, I literally don't want to party. I literally want to do nothing and chill on my birthday. It's like, oh, it's your birthday. Like I want to just chill. I want to relax. Like it's just a lot. Day after day, year after year, month after month, like for 3, 4 years straight. Imagine doing that shit. Like it's crazy. Like it's a crazy life, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Super blessed to live that amazing, amazing, amazing life in Colombia. The way I did things and how I did things, and not a lot of people can do what I do. Like especially like somebody tried. I don't know. Somebody might try to do what I do. They might get themselves killed, scoped. I never got robbed. I never had a fight. I never got into any problems or any issues. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. So it was a lot. Like it was just a lot of partying, a lot of everything, you know, a lot of everything. And I was really tired, bro. Believe it or not, I'm still tired. Believe it or not, I'm still
tired of the. He's saying he was just tired of the party life, guys. He is saying, because I was going to ask you that. Was you ever scoped?
Good. Park Ayers is good for the weekend. It's good maybe for a week, maybe 2 weeks. But imagine 4 years in a row, man. You get tired, man. You get tired. And I just wanted to disappear. Like I just wanted to go ghost. I just wanted to isolate myself and center myself and work on myself.
Yeah, well, another thing. Well, okay. Now I understand all that. I still think maybe a good just one post saying, hey subs, I know I've been missing for a month. After a month you didn't post, maybe you should have just put a post saying, hey, I'll be back soon, guys. Don't worry, I'm good. You know, did that ever cross your mind to put a community post at least to say, I'm good, guys? Because you had to see the comments in your comment sections under some of your videos saying, hey, Pastor Dog, where you at? Where you at? Shouldn't you have just put like a little post saying, hey, I'm good, guys?
I did. I literally did not check. I was not on Instagram. I was not on YouTube. I got rid of all of these things, and I literally, when I go ghost, like and people like I go ghost, like not even my own family, not even my own family members, let alone this YouTube community. Not even my own family members can get a hold of me. Like when I go ghost, and that's just how I am. That's just how I am. I don't know.
Right. So you just withdrawn.
Right, I should have did that, but I really was not even on Instagram or any of these social media, and I just didn't want to deal with nobody. Honestly, I just didn't want to deal with nobody, and I wanted to isolate myself and just center myself and just detoxify everything.
Yeah, and so social media played a part in it since you left social media altogether. Like you said, Instagram also. I don't know if you have a TikTok, but obviously YouTube you left. And shout out to everybody watching. Subscribe to the channel. So you're saying, I guess, YouTube burnout, YouTube fatigue can happen. Also, you just burnt out, stressed as hell. And I'm going to get into the exact reasons why exactly he left. I mean, he said he left because his rest in peace to your family member and everything. So you was going to leave anyway. Now there are some theories that you sure you never had an issue with Chica as far as trying to rob you or robbed. You never got robbed or pickpocketed out there?
Zero. I had friends that got pickpocketed. I know some friends that got robbed. I know some friends that got scoped. I never had a problem. You know why I never had a problem? Because I work with the damn clubs. Like, I'm cool with the owners of the clubs, every single club. Isla, Yaris, every single club. I'm there all the time. I bring these people money. They know who to mess with and who not to mess with.
Right.
Like, if a dude chick did mess with me, I know I can find her and I know where she lives. Like, they know who to mess with and who not. Like, I was not one of them because I'm cool with the owners.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Salute Raze. Play the games clip. This is relevant. Shout out to you. Well, all right. Give me a second. All right. Thank you for the 199. What's the games clip? How the games clip relevant to this? The games clip is inside. So all right. In a few minutes. Give me a second. Buck. Give me a second, Buck. Let me. I got you, Buck. Drew with the 199. PPD. How old are you? What lesson did you learn? We're gonna all right. So we're gonna get into that, Drew. We're gonna get into that. So matter of fact, so yeah, what lesson did you learn as far as you know? You said banging all those chicks. So since you already mentioned it, what lesson did you learn from banging all those hot, beautiful chicks in Colombia? Was it worth it? Was you like, man, I was wilding, I was going overboard.
I have zero regrets, man. I live life to the fullest. I take a lot of risks. I lay in the bed I made, you know what I mean? And it's just I don't know. I really have zero regrets, man. I don't the lessons I learned was do whatever the hell you want to in life, man. Just go out. Like you don't need to figure everything out. Just go out and everything the universe will align with whatever you want to do. Like there was plenty of times I was broke in Colombia. There was plenty of times I was broke in Colombia plenty of times. And I always pushed through, man. Deals landed my way, tours came my way. I was Gucci. Opportunities came my way. People hooking me up with apartments. Like I'm blessed.
And all right, so Drew, and you weren't a part of that no CC gang, right? No, right, no C gang, right? The no protection gang, right? No, let me say no condom gang. There's a no condom
No,
gang out there. You always practice safe sexual
no
relations
kids,
there, right?
no diseases.
Okay, that is
No
good.
kids, no diseases. I'm very conscious. Especially, I see these. I literally see. I know these chicks. Like in these chicks in these spas, I'm there all the time. I see everything. I know everything. Like I'm not stupid.
And you didn't get a chick pregnant or anything, right?
No, no, no.
Okay, and okay. Did you ever want to marry one of those chicks? Was he
There
gave
was
one of
one.
those?
There was one. But I was just a fool, man. I was hot, man. I was in my zone, bro. It was just too many to choose from. But I did have a really good one that I did let go. But it is what it is.
Oh well, okay. Oh well, was that the reason you really left? She probably broke your heart, man. Was that the reason, Pat?
My heart, bro. I don't. No, I got 99 problems, man. But a cheap guy is not one.
No, but we've seen guys crash out over a chick they
Never
love. You know what I mean?
me. I'm not the one. I am
It'd be
crash
you won't
out.
be the first one though that did left a town or a place because you broke up with a chick you was in love with. You know what I'm saying? Because she probably did something shady or you know what I'm saying. You won't be the first one. No shame about that. That's just human, manly reactions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know what I mean. You won't have to feel bad about it. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm dead serious. Like I was a heartbreaker. I was the one breaking hearts.
He was the heartbreak kid out there, guys. Hit that like button. Passport Dog is in the building. Oh, 240 people watching. Raise the Passport Dog. Subscribe to Passport Dog's channel. Guys, man, he was breaking hearts, guys, out there. and he showed it. I mean, he was showing it on his he was out there in Medellin. He wasn't worried about that scopolamine. You know, he was having a great time, man. He was living it up. He was an example of living life to the fullest out there. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Living life. You are the perfect example of a 6-year run in Colombia, living life to the fullest. You know what I mean? You know,
You only got one life to live, man.
yeah. And Jay now 499, he is a solid guy. He used to invite me to the tables of his clients every time I saw him. Glad you are good, bro. Thank you for the $5 donation, Jay now. So you know Jay now? I mean, I don't know if you.
I do know Jay. I do know Jay. He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, send all your questions in for Passport Dog while he's up here, guys. A few more minutes. He is here giving us some time because I was worried about you. You know, like you see, DC Born Rob is getting all the messages about you. Now, as far as now, when you left, when you got on that plane to fly out of Medellin, you're looking back at it. You're like, I'm never coming back to this place. Were you so chicaed out that you're like, you know what? No point in me even looking back and never coming back to Colombia. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a never going back to Colombia. It's just a long needed break. And at the same time, I want to go other places. Like I said, 25 to 31, man. Like, there's other places in the world besides Colombia, man. Like, I'm just exhausted. Like, I'm exhausted. I literally did Colombia to the highest degree known to me. And I did Colombia on the highest level consistently for multiple years, week after week, month after month. It's a lot, man. Like I documented this whole thing. Like if anybody who watches my stories on Instagram, watches my YouTube videos, you see how I was active in the club. It was like every weekend I was popping bottles. Every not a weekend would go by, I didn't pop no bottles, bro. And that just took a toll on me. It just all took a toll on me.
Health wise, was you able to get checkups out there? Like, so you say you did a lot of drinking. So, are you feeling health wise? How was your health these days?
I gained a lot of weight since I got back to America. I gained like 20 pounds ever since I got back to America.
Okay. But health wise, you good? Your liver and everything. I mean, I got to get my liver checked too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, but health wise, your liver good.
I'm in great health.
Oh, okay. Shinobi, shout out to you. No, that's not Daryl Strawberry. Time to give it up, bro. Broke at 32 is a sign to fall back. Now you are back in the States because of your I had another question for you before we get to the States, because while you was out there in Medellin, now you say you never had any problem with no chicks. Have you ain't had no problem with no males out there, right? Or anything like that?
Issues, man. I'm a bro. I do good business. Like I do good business. I'm good to people. I don't screw people over.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
Okay. Like I never got involved into nothing. Like I never got in a fight. I never even got in a fight. I got in some arguments, but I never got a problem with no chick. I always paid my chicks. Like I had some beef with chicks. Chicks was always there. I had a lot of chicks was talking shit about me, but it was the ones I didn't smash. The ones I smashed, they were like, "Oh, he's a cool dude." The ones I didn't smash, they was like, "Who is this guy?" They were speculating.
Oh man, hit that like button, guys. Now, yeah, hit the like button, guys. All 245 people watching Raze Passport Dog. So you had no issues with the males out there. You said the chicks you smashed, they had no issues now with the chicks. So you're saying some of the chicks were kind of slow side, jealous. The jealous chicks, the ones had issue with.
I don't know, like a lot of like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? Like I said, it wasn't easy. Like they didn't accept me at first, but then I grew on them and I got cool with people over time, and boom, I was in there. But sometimes, like there's politics. There's a lot of politics in Colombia that you don't see.
Well, and there was some rumors going around that you were, your visa, you had visa problems and you were banned and you can't go back, or because you overstayed and you got to pay a fine or whatever. What
I
about you say
go
about
back,
those?
yeah, anytime I want.
You can go back anytime you want without paying a fine.
No fine. No fine, no nothing. I literally can come back anytime. It's not,
Okay,
I'm not banned. I'm not anything.
you just don't want to go. he, yeah,
I'm
he just
working
don't want to go.
right
Maybe
now.
you want to go to DR or something.
America. I'm working, and I want to build myself up to where I want to be. If I go right now, it's not that I can't go right now. I can sit. I can. If all I need, if you really think about it, what, $1,500? I'm in the penthouse. That's 3 months. Boom. I got the hookup. Another 500, $600, 800, like really like $3,500 I can save up. Boom, and I'm in Colombia. I can start the whole tour thing again. I'm so certified in Colombia, man. I can go anytime, start this thing back up like nothing happened. Like I'm certified, I'm Gucci in Colombia for life.
So you saying they won't never forget you?
Like I did my thing in Colombia. Like I am a legend. I am a legend. I don't want to. I'm a very humble guy, but
Right,
bro,
right.
I'm the plug. Like I did. Like I'm the guy. Like I did this shit to the highest degree. Oh, for multiple years. I'm very humble, but yo, I did this shit,
He
and I
did this.
for life, for life. I'm good.
Hey, so you are okay. You so right now you're grandfathered in. No matter what happens out there, you go back and you pick up where you left off.
Go back and pick up where I left off. I know my followers, subscribers will hit me up. Hey man, you back in Colombia? Boom, boom, boom. I can pick up right where I left off like nothing happened. But that's not what I want right now. You see, I'm really am tired. Like I really am tired of Colombia, man. It's me going back to Colombia, dealing with chicas and all this stuff. It doesn't fulfill me anymore, man. I don't have it. It does not. Banging some 304 does not bring me fulfillment in life. Yo.
Right, right. Hey, you know what?
I banged the hottest chicks. I banged my dream girls like 10 times over, man. Like I did this thing for multiple years. Like it doesn't, like me going back right now to party and Yaris. If I hear I gotta pray for times like this to rhyme like this, and I gotta if I hear that song one more time, bro, I'm about to shoot somebody, right?
Meek Mill, yeah, yeah, right, yeah. They love
Oh
that
my
song.
God, I am tired. If that Meek Mill, so that is the word. I hate that song with a passion because of I hate that song. They play that song every damn night.
God damn. And you just say, enough is enough.
You guys will be in the club standing on the couch and singing this shit, man. Bro, I'm tired, man. I'm tired, bro.
Tired, guys. Hit 256 people watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to Passport Dogs channel. He is tired. God damn it. He is tired of Medellin. It doesn't matter. He's just tired of it, man. He just say enough is a goddamn enough. Enough. And I can hit. I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, guys. Send in your questions while you're still here. Vintage with the $2. Is it Passport Dog or Passport Canine?
Corny.
Ah, Vintage again with
BOG.
$2. Look up Pete the Pup. That's who he looked like. Pete the Pup. I don't know if you've seen Pete the
Bro.
Pete. Thank you for the $2. Vintage with $4. Q Dog with the $2. Passport Dog should go to Kenya. So much fun, asks J Rello. Now,
I do want to do an African run, man. I do want to do an African run.
You do want to do an African run. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I want to do a 6 week run, like Cape Town, South Africa, and Kenya. South Africa, Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Kenya. I really, for like 6 week, like a 6 week run, I really want to do it.
Okay. Okay. And that's after you get everything straight, because you're back home now. Well, since he mentioned Rello, well, somebody in my chat was saying earlier, you were Jay Rello before Jay Rello existed. Now I don't know. I mean, he said it. You want to comment on that?
I
I don't know.
honestly don't even know who Jay Rello is. Like I said, I'm disconnected. Like I've been disconnected. I really don't know anything about anything, right? Like no offense. I really don't even know who that is.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't even know who Rello is. You know what I'm saying? So for the people that were saying that, so yeah. Apollo with the 199. I seen Passport Dog and Parquet Jerris looking shady AF. Looking shady, Apollo. Why you say he's looking shady? Like, were you ever accused of doing shady stuff out there?
Right?
In any way?
I was ever in Parquet area, best believe I had a tour. I had people with me. I had a group with me, and we was in the club popping bottles. I don't go to Parquet areas for my own benefit. I already banged every chick, bro. I don't go there because I want to go there. I go there because I'm working. If I was ever in Poblado on 10th Street, I was working.
Right. Oh, because now, what do you mean working? You mean like handing out flyers about your tour business
No,
and stuff?
I had a group in town. I got people, like I said, probably like twice a week, 2 times a week at least. Like once or twice a week, I had a guy in town, and like new guys in town, we're going to Garrett's. Like that's the initiation.
Right. Oh, okay. All right, understood. So Apollo, he said he wasn't doing nothing shady. It was all on the up and up. Apollo, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for your donation. Buck Travel, he needs to drink milk and get his weight up. Now, that might sound like an insult, but now, I mean, I don't know how you feel about your weight. I mean, Buck Travel seems to
I
think
need.
you should.
Or I gained weight since being in America. America makes you fat.
Well, so he's actually gained weight, Buck Travel, since he's been back. Now let's talk about you since you've been back. Now you said I seen your video and subscribe to the channel, guys. He did a video, was getting some good numbers over the past few days on his channel that he is back, but he is dead broke. How did that happen? Now you spent all your money on them hoes out there inside Colombia, man. Let's say no, like you said, that's on the main goals or the chicas or even normal chicks or the girl that you love. You know what I'm saying? They're like out there. So what happened? Did your main chick, did she bleed you dry? Why are you broke right now?
First of all, it's like I did over exaggerate a little bit. Like it's not as bad as it seems. Like I'm okay. Like right now, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Like I'm in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Like at a very, very nice place. Like I'm doing good. Like I'm doing very good. Like not perfect, but I'm at a rooftop right now in downtown Fort Lauderdale. This like I'm not. I did exaggerate a little bit, but it is all true. At the same time, I did came back with nothing, and I did have to start all over from zero. So I came back to America, and you know what? I come back to America, things are not the same, man. The job market is crazy. Like you can send 1,000 applications on Indeed, not even get a response.
Right.
Times are hard. Like I can feel it in the air. I got fresh eyes. I'm seeing these things. Things have changed a lot in America. Like people are losing jobs. They can't get a job. It's hard to get a job. People are working. There's not a lot of money circulating in the economy right now. Things are getting squeezed. So I
Right.
came to America. I had to start all over from zero. But you know what? This is not new to me, man. Yeah, I went broke. Yeah, but guess what? Being broke is not the worst thing in the world.
How much would you say you had in your account when you left Colombia? So you obviously had your flight back. You didn't have to go to an embassy or nothing like that to, so you had a flight back. Would you say you had under like $300 in your bank account when you got back to the States?
I had to buy my plane ticket. I had to move out. I was in a place. I had to move everything out in the place because my homies was also living in that place, and I told them, I gave them a heads up, like, hey, I'm leaving this place. They was already out of the country, so I had to take all their stuff. The refrigerator, I had to drop that off at a local's place, one of their friends, a local friends. I had to move out that place. I had to do everything. I was also doing tours. I had a tour. I had to go to Cartagena. I flew out to Cartagena. I got back. I had to buy my ticket. And after that, yeah, I really had like a couple $100 in my bank account, starting from scratch, zero.
Man, wow. But you know what, guys? And to be fair, guys, I know I see the trolls in the chat. To be fair, he had a 6-year run out there before this happened, guys. Who can say that? Now, and yeah, you're coming back under $300. You got to get back on your feet when you come back to the States, right? That's obvious. And when he landed back in the States under $300 into the bank account, he said, look, I got to get a job. Now, he said he struggled to get a job in the beginning, right? Now, according to you, you said you went to an employment agency,
Yeah,
and that's how you. But how long it took you to get that job?
I had to go to it. Like, I applied to a lot of jobs, but I ain't getting no response. And I'm not the type of person to, as you notice, I did not beg for no cash app. I didn't beg for no money. I'm gonna go out and work for my shit. Like, I'm a hardworking guy, and beggars can't be choosers, man. I had to do what I had to do, and I went to a staffing agency. Hey, they was like, hey, we got a spot at FedEx. I'm like, boom. I had to work that job. And I was also trading on the side. I was working with prop firms, trading, and because I was familiar with cryptos, I've been in the markets for a while. So I'm like, I got time on my hands. I'm living with my moms, and let me trade. Let me trade my stocks, study prop firm. Let me read these books. So I'm working like the night shift. I had a night shift job, didn't pay shit, and I was cool because at the end of the day, I wanted to be. I put myself in that position on purpose because I really wanted to focus on trading. So I wanted to put myself in a position to take a lot of risk because if you're studying trading and you're trying to trade, you're gonna lose a lot of money. And I anticipated losing a lot of money. So let me live with my mom so I don't have to worry about losing a bunch of money and then I can't pay some rent. I can't pay anything. I put myself in a position to take a lot of risk. And I was doing that for like 3-4 months. And I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money in the stock market. I lost a lot of money in crypto. I lost a lot of money in options. I've been doing this thing. I got a little bit of money. Then that money the markets would just take all that money right back. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I struggled trying to trade. I was trying to be a day trader. I tried to learn the stock market, and it didn't work out. And I finally quit, and I finally said, you know what, I'm done with this stuff.
Right.
Because it's at the end of the day, man, you can't be. I don't know. Maybe some people are better at it than me, but trading is it's gonna take you years to be good to be a good day trader. Like, you're not gonna be good at this thing overnight. You're not gonna be a millionaire day trader. It might take you 3, 4, 5 years to be good at this shit. It's really a profession on its own. It's like studying to be a doctor. Like, nobody can just walk in. Like, it's just like these gurus on Instagram and Facebook would try to sell you this dream, and I kind of fell for it. And my homie, he put me on the prop firms and everything, and I just went for it. Because I'm a high risk taker, man. I just went all in on this thing and lost my money in the stock market, man. So I had to start just wasted. I just wasted all my money in the stock market, man. That's a big regret of my life, man.
So you wasted your money in the stock market when you got back to the States, or you talking about you wasted your money in Medellin? So did the stock market help you go broke in Medellin also? Because you said you had to come back because of your family member issue.
That was a contributing factor as well. Like, crypto, Like I've been in like I for a long time. I've been invested in crypto. I've been at this thing for a while. So yeah, that was a contributing factor.
You
Losing money
saw
in the
that,
market.
yeah, your money was going low because of the losses you were taking while you was abroad, guys. So, but in your defense, guys, in your defense, and shout out to everybody watching, 275 people watching. Subscribe to Passport Dog's channel. I wanted to show because you mentioned something about look, you don't e-bag as far as like you didn't, to your defense, to your credit, Passport Dog, you did not go on YouTube, and I don't know, people, I don't know why they say you were like Jay Rello. You didn't go on YouTube say I need y'all guys help. Send it in, send me some money. I'm broke and abroad right now. You didn't do a fundraiser to help you out, so maybe you could stay out there in Colombia. If you're tired of Medellin, maybe you go to Barranquilla. You didn't do that.
I
You
got too
know,
much.
so
I'm not that kind of guy. Just like I rather suffer than have my hand out, man. I'm not
well.
afraid to work. I'm all, like I rather suffer.
So did you ever do a fundraiser? Because why would people say you was like Jay Rello? See, you've never done a fundraiser, right, on your channel before?
No, I haven't. I could have used the money too. There was times I was broke and I could have used the money, but I went out and I booked them tours instead. So
Okay, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Now he's saying, look, he was never a beggar. He went out there on his own volition, say like 6 years out there, and he did what he did. He partied, banged a lot of chicks. He just got tired of the chicks. Now he had some money in crypto and the stock market, and it started to go down, and that's what happened. And he just said he got to come back to USA, regroup, recover. I don't think he's going to go back to Colombia anytime soon. But let me get to y'all super chats, guys. Let me get to super chat. Super chat y'all questions. Apollo 499. Stop lying. You left Colombia because your visa is denied like Homie's Hub. It's happening to expats that stay for long periods of time. You want to answer that?
like I said, I can go back to Colombia anytime I want. I'm good with Colombia for life. I had the plug. I had a 3-year visa plug. I had a plug on everything.
Like,
I'm the plug.
Passport Dog said he's the plug, Apollo. He could go back anytime. He wasn't denied. Like Homie's Hub. He wasn't. Shout out to Homie's Hub, by the way. Yeah, and thank you for the $10 donation from J Rags Soul Fiesta with the 20,000 copa. Means he's in Colombia where you were. This is a perfect example of moving abroad is what you make it. I have DJ 300 times in Colombia since 2019. I have never been to any of the clubs. Passport Dog named. I am glad bro is safe though. Okay. Well, he said, what club? So, man, where was those clubs? I mean, he's never been to the clubs you been to.
Everybody.
He said you're safe though. But shout out to you, J Rag Soul Fiesta, with that donation. I appreciate you. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Passport Dog channel also. Noisy MacBook with the 279 Canadian dollars. Boy, if you don't get out those people lobby, what lie?
Nobody here. Like there's nobody.
Yeah.
It's empty. It's completely empty.
It's empty. It's empty.
And I want to go outside. But I think my signal might get messed up.
This is Passport Dog, guys. Subscribe to his channel. Hit the like button. All 275 people watching Raze with Passport Dog. Look at that pool. Look at that nice pool. He's on the road to recovery, guys.
I was actually born in Fort Lauderdale. This is I'm staying at my brother's place. I was actually born in Fort Lauderdale, but at the end of the day,
No, yeah, but now we lost the connection. Connection lost. But he showed you. Now he said he's at his brother's. Yeah, your connection was lost. Uh, but that's nice. That is nice at your brother's spot. Um, yeah, that's nice. That's beautiful, actually, out there. You know, yeah, that's beautiful. And $5 from Willie G. How Passport Dog not know who Jay Rello is? Does he not patronize your man's YouTube channel? Well, I mean, you know, he probably just. I mean, you know, I mean, if you don't know Jay Rello, you know, not everybody knows Jay Rello.
News, I watch sports.
Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily have to.
I don't
You know,
watch,
like everybody knows Jay Rello.
I don't watch. I heard of this guy, but I never really watched anything of. I never seen nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would hear, like on your channel, you guys was like the post would pop up. Jay, I really have no clue. Like I don't watch anybody, to be honest. I don't watch anybody. I don't watch the news. I don't watch sports. I don't watch nothing mainstream. Nothing. I disconnect myself.
Right. Okay. And you got a little lag on your video, but we can hear you good. Now, Buck Travel, another $5. Thank you for your donations, Buck. Hard to get a job when your resume has a 7-year tricking in Colombia gap. Oh man.
It actually, yeah, there was like, there was like getting employed. It was like, yo, there's like, what were you doing in the last 6 years?
I'm sorry. You know, Buck Travel. Buck Travel. He likes to mess with people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah,
but it is true.
You gotta admit that one is funny. That is funny. But it is what it is. Hey, people in the chat. If you were able to do what Passport Dog did for 6 years straight in Colombia and live for free, basically, yeah, you come back kind of broke. Broke at the end of that 6-year run. And would you take that? Would you do that? Is it worth it? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no in the chat. I'm gonna see. Is it worth a 6-year run of being able to bang chicks in Colombia? Bad chicks. I think Colombia got the best looking chicks in the world. 6-year run, basically almost rent free, right? Trading cryptos and whatever else, doing the tours. 6 years, but then fall flat. You know what I mean? Go broke and had to come back for a regroup. Would you do that? That's 6 years, guys. That's a long run right there. Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. I think a lot of you guys would take that. Well, I'm seeing a lot of 2s in the chat for no. I'm saying, come on, guys. You know, you guys want to bang them girls out there. Come on, guys. I think some of you guys are capping. I think some of these guys are capping, Passport Dog. I think some of these guys, but it's getting a lot of 2s. A lot of people saying they wouldn't do what you did.
A lot of people would trade places.
You know, I mean, you know, don't. Yeah,
I have no.
This is Passport Dog. Yeah, don't. You know, Just John 109. Job market is trash right now. So he agrees with you. The job market is trash right now, and this is a learning experience. Some of you guys might have to go to a job agency, a temp agency would be good for you guys too. Caribbean Casanova with the $9.99 donation. Shout out to Caribbean Casanova that donation. Let Pass Dog be a warning to the young guys thinking you will be a YouTuber monger. Don't waste your 20s on hookers and come back to being over 30 and have nothing to your name, having to live off mama. Well, that one is harsh, Caribbean Casanova, but you know, yeah. Thank you for the $10 though.
A minor setback, but I'm not with my mom right now. I have moved out. I am in Florida. I've been in Florida for a while, and things are looking up. Things are great. I did over-exaggerate a little bit on that video, just for Jim because I'm just a showman. But things are not as bad as I projected out to be. I'm not miserable. I'm not depressed. I am okay. I am okay. I have family to rely on. I got a new job. I got a marketing job. I love the job. It's one of the best jobs ever. I get to shoot commercials. Commercials. I'm editing. It's right. It's my passion. I love to film and edit already. It increases, makes me a better YouTuber. So I got one of the best jobs I got right now as a marketing director, like shooting commercials and editing videos for various companies. Things are looking up. Spoiler alert: things actually works out. Spoiler alert: things worked out great.
Now, this is another learning.
Like, not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if you have to lose your money, go broke, live with your mom, get a fucking job. You have to start all over from zero. It's not the end of the world. You'll be just fine. Minor setback. Money comes, money goes, but have you lived life? Are you living life to the fullest? Are you just paying bills? Are you just making money to pay bills all day? Are you living life? I lived a lot of life. And yeah, I lost a lot of money, but guess what? Money can be made again. Deals can be made. You're just a deal away. You're a deal away from everything being all great again. So what? You can lose money. So what? You gotta move in with your mom. So what? You gotta work a job. It's not the end of the world. You'll get back on your feet. Everything's gonna be okay. Relax.
Was there any?
I'm good.
Right, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, and shout out to you and thank you for that donation, Casanova. Was there at any point when you moved back with your mother for that little bit of time, and now you with your brother out there in Florida, did you have some depression because now you got to go back and let's be you're human, right? Did you feel like you failed, or do you feel like you was kind of embarrassed to say, "Hey, mom, I'm moving back in"? Did you
I'm
feel a
not
little shame or embarrassment?
nobody.
You breaking up a little bit.
Let me document.
Yeah, but you breaking up a little bit. Maybe you gotta come away from the window a little bit. Maybe the Wi-Fi. I don't know.
You hear me?
You try to get you a good
Yeah. Some
position.
people look at the cup half full. I mean, half empty. I look at the cup half full. Like I have no I document my own journey, and I honestly everything I'm the chest. Honestly, I did that on purpose. And Razor Aids, everybody like this is all predictable. Like I knew people were gonna react this way. Everything. Like I document my come up, and next thing you know, you're gonna see, oh, he was working in some factory, oh, he was down and out, oh, now he's up again, now he's making money again, now he's traveling again. I just want to show people, man, it's possible. You can go from zero to hero. It's not the end of the world to lose money. You can make money again. I believe in myself, and I'm not asking anybody to donate to me. I'll go make my own money.
That's one thing. I mean, well, I mean, if you want to drop your cash, you want me to drop your cash app? Well, you can. I mean, I guess I could drop your cash app. If you do need some help, you know what I'm saying? Because but I mean, listen, what they say, a closed mouth don't get fed, right? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, like I said, you see the fundraisers going on heavy on YouTube. If you have a base that is willing to help you out in your problems, I mean,
I can feed myself.
okay. Passport Dog says he can feed himself. 280 people watching Razor Raze with Passport Dog. Hit that like button, guys. He said, "Look, man, he can feed himself." But I'm sure that you won't mind if people were to help you. Some of your loyal subscribers.
I appreciate it, but man, just know, like I'm willing to roll up my sleeves. I'm willing to work, and don't worry, I'm gonna make my money, and I'm gonna be out there traveling again, like nothing happened. Like, and I'm proud. I wear it as a badge of honor.
Okay. And Ethan abroad with the 10,000 Copa. How did you lose money in the stock market? Which stocks or plays did you lose money on? You should look into buying Leaps options. Well, it was basically crypto, right?
Cryptos, prop firms. I wasted a lot of money on these prop firms. Wasted a lot of money. Options. I did try options, and I was learning at the same time. I was learning technical analysis. And not everybody who goes into stocks is a freaking millionaire. This is a tough game. Like statistically, 95% of people lose. So it's not easy. I'm one of the statistics. I lost. It is what it is. I
Yeah.
will. I will invest. Like I do have. After learning so much about trading and everything, I do have a strategy to invest a small portion of income that I generate. But it's better to just start a business, have a business, and from that business, put a small portion of your income into stocks. And don't rely on solely stocks. And that was my problem. I was relying solely on crypto, solely on stocks to be my way out, and it was not the move.
Yeah, that's risky. It's like being in a casino.
It is. It is like being in a casino, and it is a lot of risk. And but sometimes you got to take a lot of risk. And I got burnt. I lost money, but you know what? You live and you learn.
Thank God you're still alive and everything, because people, some people, I've heard stories of people just really go really bad in Thailand, and run out of money. They don't want to leave. They stay out of there. They go crazy out there in Thailand and Pattaya, be homeless, you know, just start doing irrational, crazy stuff, living off, begging people, you know what I'm saying, out there in Thailand. And then, they become homeless. They just be homeless people, homeless expats out there inside Thailand. So you decided not to do that. And you say, you ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? And but shout out to Ethan abroad for that. He's in Colombia also. So Ethan abroad, shout out to you. And let me see. Thank you, vintage. Tricking, run his pockets dry. now, some people are going to say, look, some people are going to say, you should have kept your profits from the stock market and just kept it in your pockets and didn't give it to them girls out there. What do you say to that? You got to answer that, because people are thinking that, look, even if you made a profit in the stock market or the crypto, you gave it to them girls in Parque Jarris. That's what they
First
say.
of all, my lifestyle supplemented everything. Like I got paid to go to these places. Like it was a job for me. So I'm from a different. I have a different point of view about everything. And I had a girl. I had girlfriends. I had like I had a lot of girlfriends at the time. Like I was not solely trading every single day for 6 years straight. I had the first time I was out there.
Hold on, passport. Before your audio. Let me all right. Let me put you on the big screen by yourself. Let me see if that fixes that. You was kind of muffled. Let me put you on the big screen. Let me put not me on the big screen. I'm gonna put Passport Dog on the big screen. All right, I got you. Hold on, Passport Dog. This. No, not that. I'm gonna put him on the big. All right, right there. Let me see if that works. All right, go ahead. Now you say so the girls help run your pocket dry, but I don't.
Yo, I had girlfriends. The first year, I had like a 6-7 month relationship, and I had a lot of girlfriends. Like I was not solely tricking, but the tricking did kind of take over. That's why relationships didn't last, because I am out and about partying all the time. I'm basically a party promoter. I'm out and about partying every time, so it did mess up my relationships that I did have. But I was mainly a serial dater. I had a budget. I literally budgeted my women. Like I would have a dating budget. Every man should have like 3 restaurants. I have about 3 restaurants that I take every chick to. And I literally have like a budget for women, like and I would date and I would take these chicks to the same restaurant. And I wasn't blowing the bank on no chick. I was never blowing the bank. I don't pay gringo price. I never blew the bank.
Yeah, you're connecting kind of off. I don't know why it's off like that. Hopefully, but maybe they can hear you.
Hello?
I mean, I
Are
can
we
hear
good?
you, but it's going in and it's kind of muffled a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of muffled. Let me see. C-Stat with the $9.99 donation. Salute Passport Dog. He experienced the life for 6 years most guys dream of. When you're young, that's the time to do it. When he's 99 years old, he most likely will have no regret being the plug, hook up major. There you go. Now you got some support right there, Passport Dog, right there. Thank you for that $9.99. There you go. There's your support right there, Passport Dog, right there. Right there. He came through with that $9.99.
Appreciate it.
Subscribe to Passport Dog channel. His link is dropped in the chat. Thank you for that. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that, C-Stat. You know what I'm saying? You said, look, no regrets. Now, I think a lot of people is capping. They said that they wouldn't do what you did for 6-year run, Passport Dog. I think half the people that said no, they wouldn't do that. I think half of them would stay. In reality, would try it. Would do it for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Do what you did for 6 years out there. Y'all didn't see those Medellin chicks? Hey, y'all don't know how those Medellin chicks look out there? Those some bad
Not just
bitches.
Medellin,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all wouldn't do that.
the
You know, them chicks.
the entire country of Colombia, not just Medellin.
That's important to note. So the entire country of Colombia got some of the best looking chicks in the world. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best looking chicks in the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all can't tell me y'all wouldn't do what Passport Dog had, opportunity to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, vintage. Say it with me. Stop tricking. Hey, all right. You know what? Is your mango days over in general? Even when you go to the other country, if you go to DR, Thailand, Brazil, Costa Rica, would you say, I just want to deal with normal chicks?
Nah, it's just a part of life. Like tricking, like it's just a part of life. Like it's just an option. It's not. I don't have this philosophy of 100% trick, 100% date. I take it flows. I go with the flow. Like I do separate the two. I don't date my trick. I don't date the 304s. I do separate the two, but it's the flavor of the day. It's like whatever you're in the mood for. Like it's not even I don't have this 100% zero tricking, 100% trick. It's in the moment.
Well, and I know this is kind of personal. You can answer yes or no. I mean, or you could just decline to answer. Did your family know about your dating habits out there inside Colombia? As far as
They would watch my stories. They watch all my stuff.
And actually, they never teased you or anything like that, or anything.
My sister, she's a female version of me. Like she travels, she's been to like almost every country in the world. And my family looked at it as like I had a business. I was doing good, and I never asked them for money, so I was Gucci. So,
let me run.
My family, there's some parts of my family is like, oh, you're too old, you're getting too old. They wanted me to, as long with my mom, man, as long as I give her a grandbaby, she is happy.
grandbaby from one. Hey, all right. You know what? You will love the child no matter where the child come from. You know what I'm saying? no matter what kind of chick the child come from, you will love that child. You know, your mama will love the child. Your family will love the child. You know what I'm saying? Because the child is innocent, and I mean, the chick you with is innocent too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it. You know what I mean? I mean, you fall in love with who you fall in love with. Drop link and let the chat cook passport. Come on, Buck, stop. Why you want the chat to cook passport dog? He's giving y'all information. Buck, I hope. Well, I know Buck is subscribed to passport dog. Ninja, you don't own a cup. That's your ma or brother cup, says Caribbean Casanova. They going at you about you don't own a cup. You know.
Everybody got to start somewhere.
Passport dog, how long have you been a marketing director? That's a good question. And I got somebody in the back that want to say something before you break out of here. He's a cool guy of the show. So and he's a big YouTuber actually also. But Drew 199. Well, let me tell you, Sin City is in the back. Sin City is gonna come up real quick and ask you a couple of questions, and then you could break out. Passport dog, how long have you been a marketing director? How long have you been?
Since July. Mid
July, Drew. Hope you that. Okay, since July. And we got Mo Block 199. He looks like a sick rabbit. He needs a doctor. Well, don't do that. Yeah, now no Mo Block. Don't I mean, don't do that. I mean, he said he gained some weight. You gained like 15 pounds, 20 pounds since you've been back. Don't do that, Mo Black. I mean, I appreciate the donation, but I mean, I mean, and I come on, man. And Shinobi Passport Frog is cool compared to B Dub. I guess you don't know B Dub either, right? You don't know if you don't know Rello much, you know.
Saw one of Austin's streams, yeah.
Oh, you do know B Dub. Okay, all right. And he looked like a panda that has hibernated for 6 years. Oh man. God damn it. CC.
I got bronze.
Thank you for the 199 CC. $2. Did you at least learn Spanish? Question mark.
Yeah, my Spanish. Hablo muy bueno español. Obvio.
Shine, a member of the 17 months. Raise a salute, ex-passport dog. What they taste like. What they taste like in Colombia.
What is that supposed to mean?
I guess what the chicas taste like. Now, don't be vulgar, god damn it, please.
Mangoes.
They taste like mangoes. They taste like mangoes, Shine. Shout out to you for being a member. If you want to join members only $2 a month, guys. Raze. It's a Facer crew. Noisy MacBook with the $6.99 Canadian. I'ma get back to trolling in a second, but tell us how you learn Spanish and how fluent are you?
En mi primera vez en Colombia no habla nada de español, pero después de 2 años habla muy bueno español porque yo tengo una profesora privado y clases de grupo. When I first got to Colombia, I didn't speak no Spanish, but after I had a private tutor, I took classes, I had group classes, and after it took me really about 2.5 years to really get the hang of it. And at the same time, it's easy to learn Spanish while you're living in a Spanish-speaking country. So living in Colombia increased my Spanish by 1,000. So, But yeah, and just really that was it. It was those classes and just living there.
Noisy MacBook. Hopefully that hey guys, any Spanish people in the chat, did Passport Dog pass the test with his Spanish paragraphs he just said? I don't know what he said, but Noisy MacBook, hopefully into that. Thank you for the donation. And what's your body count after 6 years in Colombia?
Well over 100.
Oh my goodness. And Sin City will be up in 30 seconds, guys. Hit the like button. All 300 people in the building watching Raze, Passport Dog, and we're about to bring up Sin City. He wanted a couple of questions, and then we let Passport Dog go. Dog, I know he kind of Noisy MacBook $6.99. Ninja had to enter his email and subscribe to hotel newsletters to use the free guest Wi-Fi in that lobby. Yeah, I mean, thank you for that $6.99 Canadian noisy MacBook. You got Passport Dog at a loss for words, right now. hey, and you being a good sport, Passport Dog. Don't worry.
I got this apartment. My brother's in Germany for a couple of weeks. He has a German girlfriend, and I got the apartment to myself.
Oh man, you be getting lucky. You do be getting lucky as hell, man. I wish I could have your luck, man. You be getting lucky as hell. You get it.
I am blessed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm magic.
Apartments in Florida for free. God damn it.
I'm magic.
Penthouses. Oh man, for free. Man, you one lucky SOB. Nah, I'm happy for you, man.
Yeah, I really am.
Hey, I'm very happy for you.
Let go and let God.
Thank you for that noisy MacBook Vintage. This is worst case of trichinitis I've ever seen.
I did my thing, man. I have zero regrets, man. I had the greatest run of a lifetime, and it's not even over yet. I'm just taking a break, bro. It's not even over.
And I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the comment. I mean, hey, vintage is hella funny, to be honest with you. And we got Mo Block again, $4.99. I took the glasses off like I could read it without the glasses. He got the same eyes as boys who've been assaulted in prison. Life. Well, no. Well, all right. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And thank you for that. And is he Daryl's strawberry son? Hey, mods, drop. You're not Daryl's strawberry son. I had to ask you that. You're not Daryl's strawberry son. Thank you for that, Shinobi. Mods, drop Passport Dog's channel link again. Janko with this $5 double R. What activities do you get into while you're in Punta Cana? And did you do a lot of flat backing? Oh, I just eat, drink, go to the beach, go live. Not much. It's just like a relaxing vacation out there in Punta Cana. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. I mean, very relaxing, Will the Thrill is in the building with the $5 donation. That body count about to be double in half the time in Germany. I lived there for 13 years. So you're saying you probably should go to Germany. Will the Thrill. Shout out to you, Will the Thrill, with the $5 donation to the Raze Cerveza Fund. 304 people watching Raze. And let's bring up my guy, Sin City, right now. Guys, drop Sin City's channel link in the chat also, guys. Drop Sin City's channel link in the chat. Sin City, another brilliant YouTuber. Have you heard of Sin City Passport Dog? Over 300,000 subscribers strong.
I'm sorry, but I have not, honestly.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, YouTube is a huge place. Yeah, YouTube is a huge place. Sin City, drop Sin City. A lot of subscribers already. But Sin City, salute to you, Sin City. How you doing?
What up, though? What's up with it? Ladies and gentlemen, I am Sin City, man. It's been a while on this side. What up, though?
Yeah, I know you've been away from the drama and the craziness of the YouTube space out there inside Brazil, and now you are in you was in Central America, Costa Rica. Now you you are in Mexico right now. So shout out to you and your channel, Sin City. You said you got a couple of questions for Passport Dog, and subscribe to Sin City channel, guys. And what you got for us, or Passport Dog, Sin City?
No, I was gonna say, I commend you. Like a lot of this, because I'm a YouTuber too, so I know how this shit go. A lot of people try to make themselves look like they perfect, right? So a lot of people go through this YouTube shit trying to make it seem like everything they do is just outstanding. Like we popping the most champagne, we got the best young standees, we doing everything correctly, we moving correctly, we ain't making no mistakes. Their t-shirt is nicely ironed, they always got a haircut. They always got money in their pocket. They get into it. Every YouTuber is making six figures. every motherfucker always make it seem like they got all this money and all this savings and they so financially literate and they doing this and they doing that. In actuality, it's a lot of people just like you, just not willing to say or not willing to admit to say it. Because everybody wants to make it seem like we perfect because we're in this this social media world. So
Hey,
I
never once
definitely
to be
go ahead.
I never once claimed to be rich. The lifestyle I was living was truly genuine, and I made it happen. With very little money, I made shit happen. With very little money, I made connections. I created the lifestyle that I wanted to live, and I didn't need a lot of money to do it. I just needed to talk my way into it.
Now, I have some kickback on that, but as far as that is concerned, as far as you know what I mean, being transparent, showing your hustle, not having your hand out, going back home, you know what I mean, starting from scratch again, let motherfuckers see your journey, seeing your vulnerability. You going back to that, you know what I mean, that same stinky ass dog back at home, that same motherfucking room that you stayed in where your mama was telling you to, you know what I'm saying, wake up and get some cereal before you ran outside from high school. I'm from right down the road. You from Napa, I'm from Cincinnati, so we from right down the road. That's like only like an hour and a half from where I'm from. So, but to show that vulnerability, you driving your mama's car and you going to work and you showing that's to me that's a good thing. That's a good look. And you're gonna see a lot more, not only YouTubers, but you're gonna see a lot more people this is gonna happen to. The only difference is for the people that's not YouTubers, you're not gonna see their story because it's not gonna be televised. And the people that is YouTubers, they're gonna be afraid to tell the story. They just gonna hide. So they just gonna hide and disappear. But it's gonna happen a lot. This is the season. It's about to be the season to be jolly. So you know what I mean? Like fa la la la. So we're gonna be seeing the story a whole lot.
Great, man. People are losing jobs. I know people who are losing jobs. Like, it's not my experience is not a completely unique experience. A lot of people are experiencing the same thing, and I got these fresh eyes because last time I did this before. I plenty of times I tear myself down and build myself up again. But last time, man, it was easy for me to get a job. Boom, boom, I got a car. Boom, 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 boom. Now
Right.
this time around, things are completely different. Times have changed.
Now I had to give you some kickback on that though. You had the
It
so
is,
go ahead. What you about to say?
but at the same time, there is a lot of opportunity, and it is one of the best times to be alive right now.
I mean, it's always a good time to be alive. Any day breathing is a good time to be alive. I don't give a fuck what you got. The older you get, you start to realize that. So no, none of this shit mean nothing if you ain't alive. So every day alive is a great day. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at everything. I don't give a fuck if you got a nickel in your pocket. If you still alive, you still got an opportunity to go get it. But only thing I'll say is like as far as when you say in the job market, I mean, you know what I mean, you was buying hookers for the last 7 years. So for you to expect to get a job when they look at your resume and all you see is Colombian fives on your resume for the past 6-7 years and some plantains, some whole fish and rice, you know what I mean? Like that's not a good look when they trying to, you know what I mean, give you some employment. All they seeing is bot surgeries, Colombian fives, whole fish, plantains, and rice. So it's not a good. They're probably not gonna hire you. I'm just being honest.
It is what it is. But I made my bed. I'm gonna lay in it, and I accept everything. I accept all responsibilities. And you got a point. You are right. Like I did put myself in this position. I did not. My 25-year old self did not prepare myself for the 31-year-old me. Like, and I left. I left with a dream and hope, and I went to Colombia, and I made the life I wanted to live, and I accept all of that.
Well, Sin City is an expat. Thank you, all the moderators for dropping Sin City's channel and Passport Dogs. So sub up, all 290 people watching. Sub up to these brothers' channels. Sin City, he's an expat now too. Passport Dogs, Sin City is. Well, he's going country to country. He did Brazil, Now he was just in Costa Rica. He was just in well, now he's in Mexico.
Panama. Yeah, I started in Brazil, then I went to Panama, then I was in Costa Rica. Now I'm in Mexico City right now.
Now I asked the people earlier, would they take a risk and go ahead and do what Passport Dog did for 6 years? Now I know you knew about Passport Dog's channel, Sin City, right?
Yeah. We didn't cross paths before. He just didn't know who I was, but we didn't cross paths before.
Was Passport Dog a motivation for you to eventually take that leap of faith and go to Brazil? You was in Brazil for like 6 months. Was it Passport
Right.
Dog?
Yeah, nah, he was a motivation, man. I seen him in Parky areas buying all them hookers and shit, eating all that $4. What's that chicken spot over there on Kanye 10? The little $5 chicken spot you can get.
I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, I seen you over there getting the
That
chicken,
was
fried
the spot.
chicken on Kanye 10 for the
spot.
$5. I see you buying all them hookers, and I was like, damn, I gotta be like him. He from the Midwest, just like me. I gotta be just like that. So I took a lot of notes. You know what I mean? I took a lot of notes on the hooker chase, the fried chicken on Kanye 10, a lot of the drip. You know what I mean? Some of the drip, some of the clothes and shit you was wearing and shit. I kind of emulated that. And I told myself, like, you know, when I start this journey, you know, maybe I can be just like Passport Dog. So I've been working really hard to strive to get to that point. But so far, I haven't met that yet. I ain't got the Will Chamberlain numbers yet, but we're working on it. We're trying to get there. We're working on it.
Passport Dog, motivation. Passport Dog, you're motivational.
I appreciate you, bro.
To Sin City. Go ahead.
Man.
I feel like a pioneer.
No. You the man, though. I ain't gonna lie. You the shit. I ain't gonna front. You the best thing since pants for pockets.
I've met a lot of my subscribers. I have personally met a lot of my subscribers. I have taken them to Colombia. I have shown them Colombia for the first time ever. Like I have helped countless of people. There's so many people I have helped. It's over hundreds of people. Personally, I have helped with Colombia and everything.
That's good. How many hookers they average a week, or did you just help them with jobs, or what was it? What was it? Was it hookers, jobs?
I mean, it's vacation people. People come to vacation. Okay. I hook up the table. I got the hookup. Hey, I book the tables. I take them to the spa. Like we have I got the Community 13 guys. I the works.
Okay. I'm just fucking around. I'm fucking with you on the expiring part. For me, doing the expat shit, that was just something I always wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Coming up, that was always something I wanted to do. My parents are not from this country, so I always wanted to have an opportunity to do it. And once I had the opportunity, I wanted to go to a lot of different places and see a lot of different things. Let me ask you this question. Out of 6 years of you being an expat, you only did Colombia. That's it? You ain't never go nowhere else?
I've been to Haiti, Dominican Republic, Brazil. And yeah, I got to Colombia and I really just made Colombia my home.
Damn.
Oh, he did Brazil too. I didn't even know he did Brazil.
I didn't even know
Brazil was literally the first country my first passport stamp. That was 2015.
Gotcha.
But I wasn't on no tricking. I was on no tricking stuff. It was straight up tourism. I wasn't even thinking like that. Like I was on some straight up tourists, having fun, getting out the country for the first time. So,
but no, I came on the live though because I usually don't even Raze will tell you I haven't been over here in quite some time. Like I kind of been just kind of rebuilding myself. And Raze he probably already know, he probably could tell, but I'm kind of restructuring things my damn self. But now I really just came on here just to tell you, like, you know what I mean, besides all the bullshit, because a lot of motherfuckers could be looking at you laughing, you know what I mean, trying to make fun of you.
The story is good, bro.
And that's a part of the game, right? That's a part of the game too, of making yourself vulnerable. But I also wanted to just come up here and say, like, just being a YouTuber myself, like, I don't think people understand how much strength it takes for you to show people your wins and show people your losses, show people your vulnerability, showing people your mom's crib, like I say, where you grew up at, you starting over from scratch, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I will say, based on what I've heard so far, I don't know if you've learned a goddamn thing, but one thing I do respect from you is, like I said, that transparency and you not having your hand out. Can't nobody take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here in this game right now, especially in YouTube. It's transformed to now it's become, you know what I mean, just a fucking clown show where everybody got their hand out. You know what I'm saying? Every little 5 little seconds, they got their little hand out trying to go to that next country to eat chicken wings and fries or some McNuggets and a Big Mac and just try to slam dunk as many hookers as possible. So for you to be like, hey, man, hey, yeah, I had my fun. I went broke, but at least I fitted my own bill. I did it my way. I did it my own thing. I didn't look for no handout. This is my journey. I'm still finding myself in this journey. I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I, you know what I mean, came to say. Like that's solid. That's commendable of you. And that's something that I'm trying to do even myself. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be a lot more transparent in my journey. Not just trying to show everything that I do is perfect, or every trip that I go on is perfect, or I just got all this boku, you know what I mean, this boku money, like I'm just a millionaire and some shit. Like, no, I ain't doing it like that. I'm living. But one thing I'll say about this expat shit is to learn is like this shit ain't a joke, and it don't really matter really honestly how much you say, because some motherfuckers be like, you didn't have nothing saved, or you ain't had nothing in your account, and you ain't had this. One of the most important things about when you start moving around is having some type of residual income. That's really the most important thing. All that, how much you got saved, shit, ain't none of that shit gonna matter if you ain't got no discipline. If you ain't got no discipline, I don't give a fuck. You got 100,000. You gonna get out there and that 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, whatever you got saved gonna be gone. So your mindset gonna have to change, and you're gonna need some residual income while you gone. As long as you got that shit, you can go wherever the fuck you want to go. So,
Pastor Dog, you want to answer Sin City about comment on what he said, and I'm gonna get to the super chats, and then I'm you want to break out, you can, Pastor Dog, but go ahead and respond to Sin City, and subscribe to Pastor Dog and Sin City's channel. They both brothers channel links is dropped in the chat, guys. Yeah.
All I have to say is I believe in myself. Like, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I showed myself I was vulnerable, but I was happy showing you guys, hey, look where I am right now. Hey, yeah, I'm working this job. Yeah. And guess what? I'm about to come up on y'all motherfuckers. Like, I believe in myself. And I'm proud. I'm not ashamed. You cannot tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me nothing. Oh, I'm a trick. I'm a do this. I'm a blah 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 blah. I don't care. You don't pay my bills. You don't know me. I don't owe you nobody nothing except me and my family. Like, even some of my family, I don't have to do nothing. I don't owe shit to these people. So, like, it's all me at the end of the day. It's the life I want to live, and I'm gonna make it happen no matter what, regardless. So,
yeah, nah, for sure. One thing I say is though, get rid of them get rich schemes though, man. When you say you're gonna get it, yeah, you may get it, but that shit ain't happening overnight. If you think it's gonna happen in the next 2-3 months, 6 months, that's over with. Like, unless you hit the lottery or some shit. So unless you get on the prices right.
I know I believe in myself. Like, I'm gonna make it happen. Like,
you can believe you can also believe you can fly. Try jumping out the window.
I'm already making it happen.
I'm just saying, you could also believe you can fly. Try jumping out the window. That's all I'm saying. Like, just be realistic in your approach, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could believe in yourself all you want, but can you, like I said, if you could believe you can fly, but try jumping off a 12-story building and see if you can fly off the motherfucker. Just because you believe something don't mean it can happen. But
the stock market type stuff in the cryptos, you mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, hey, exactly.
Right. Like, to learn my lesson. Like, the market is not a game, and I got burnt. They burnt me multiple times, and I learned maybe this is not my thing. You know, maybe it's not my destiny to be a stock trader. Maybe I'm good. Let me focus on my challenge. Like, I'm good with filmmaking. I'm good with editing YouTube commercials. That, like, I got a good job right now, do shooting and editing for multiple companies, a golf cart company, a restaurant, multiple restaurants and stuff. I'm filming. So this is my alley. This is my natural. I feel in perfect alignment with the universe with what I'm doing right now. So maybe people are chasing the wrong thing. Maybe you think you're this, but you're really not. You're trying to be a stock trader, but really that's not your destiny. And you're just wasting your time trying to be that. Maybe your avenue is YouTube, or maybe your avenue is being a chef or something, maybe something like that. And we all just gotta try and learn at the end of the day. So
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
everybody
Let me ask you one.
find their own path, man.
Let me ask you one question. What's the next? I mean, so what's the plan now? What's the plan now? I see you rolling out the videos. I see you strategically, which was I see you put a master class on strategically, chronologically putting out these videos. So what's the next plan?
You gotta wait this, but I'm just working right now. Working, and I like what I do. Good gig right now, and I'm just gonna post. You're gonna have to just wait and see. I got a decent job. I'm making some money, and I'm happy. I'm in perfect alignment with the universe, and I'm working, and I'm gonna be out traveling back in no time.
So that's the goal. The goal is to put some money together so you can get back traveling. That's what you're trying to do.
No, that's just a caveat. That's just a caveat to everything. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I'm good.
All right.
Right.
All
And
right.
stay right there, Sin City.
Travel, because at the end of the day, once some online money, it just how's the money coming in. Once you the magic number is about $3,000. You make if you're able to make $3,000 online, you can live anywhere in South America, Asia, Africa. Like this very doable. Once you get to that income stream, once you start making some money, the magic number is about $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year. That's minimum wage.
Are you gonna be able to use this job and take it? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be able to work remote?
I could eventually, but not at this very moment right now. I'm happy staying here and working. I'm glad to be in the trenches. Colombia was easy mode. Like Colombia is easy. Making it in America is hard. I embrace the challenge. I bring on the challenge. Like bring it on. I embrace it. Like I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Like I'm ready to work. I'm ready to grind. I'm ready to put my head down and work. And at the same time, I'm gonna show you guys what it's all about. Like I'm gonna show you guys, hey, I want to be an inspiration to you guys. I want to show you like, hey, look, you can lose everything. You can live with your mom. You can work some shitty job and still bounce back. Like I want to be the example.
Yeah. Well, stay right there, Sin City. Give Passport Dog. I'm gonna ask you. Stay right there, Sin City. Don't go nowhere. Passport Dog. Now, are you willing to accept some help from people, some of your viewers? If you want, tell them your Cash App. Maybe it can help your recovery back to, you know what I'm saying? Tell them your Cash App if you want. I mean, it's up to you. I mean.
On the screen by my username, it's Passport Dog, Passport Dog, DOG, $ Passport Dog.
Oh, that's simple. Okay.
It's whatever. I big up.
Okay. So if anybody want to help him out, $ Passport Dog. Always subscribe to his channel though. And like this video. $ Passport Dog. If you guys want to help Passport Dog out in his future endeavors, you know. Now I'm gonna get to these super chats and I'm gonna let you go. I mean, if you want to break out, because I'm gonna, you know, I know you over time right now. All right. So we got. All right. Let me get to the super chats. First, a dog learned was cuanto por una hora. Well, ahora. Oh, you talk about. I know what that means. I know it. I don't even know Spanish, but I know what that means. God damn it. You know. Stop the trolling, guys. Stop the trolling, Apollo. And thank you for that donation. And Italian Stallion, the Gangsta Banks for $5. I am still waiting on my invitation to the Passport Dog family reunion. You know, Italian Stallion, thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $2.99, Eric. Easy E with the super sticker. Easy E, shout out to you. How you doing, Eric? Easy E. And we got Django with the $5. Well, all right, we're not gonna do that right now. But thank you for that $5, Django. What the heck? Oh my God. All right. KMM $2. Passport Dog do Colombia virtual consultation for some money. See, they suggesting you could do virtual consultations for some money. KMM with the $2. Buck Travel, white people comparing Passport Dog to Jay Rello. Rello is a scumbag. Passport Dog is simply a guy who overspent his money in Colombia on mangoes. And he didn't ask people to send it in. So you gotta give him credit. He did not ask people to send it in. I would say a closed mouth don't get fed though, you know what I mean? But hey, he didn't. He resisted that route, saying send it in, help him out. He wasn't crying at the airport or nothing like that. A la Jay Rello. So, you know, thank you, Buck Travel, for your donation tonight. Buck Travel. Will the Thrill with the $5 Passport Dog. Why didn't you get your resident visa? You were there a minute. Heck, you was close to citizenship.
I got a visa. I had a visa plug, a 3-year visa plug.
Okay, 3-year visa plug. He said, Will the Thrill. Thank you for your donation tonight, Will the Thrill. Django Double RXCC has heard Africa is full of mids. Full of mids. I guess you mean Passport Dog, because he said he might want to do a But thank you for that, Django. Jay with the Copa, Jay Rant Raja, Soul Fiesta, my fault. 10,000 Copa. He's out there inside Colombia. Thank you for your donation tonight. Passport Dog, what made you want to let people know you were okay now? Yeah, why now? Why now? Why you know, after all these months? Even I sent you a message months ago. You didn't respond. I mean, you probably didn't see it, but I sent you a message asking, were you okay? You know what I'm saying?
It's just time. It's the universe has called. It's time.
Okay. He said it's just time. It's time. This time was now to come out the shadows. You know what I'm saying? Because people, like I said, people thought you were dead, man. I mean, you know, let's be honest. You know, call a spade a spade.
I didn't know how bad it was. I did not know how bad it was. I saw my dad a couple of days ago. I went to go visit my dad, and he said people were messaging him because I guess they was looking up my last name. Anybody with my last name, people were messaging my family. I didn't know how bad it was, but it was really apparently it was really bad. Like people really thought I was like dead or something.
Yeah. Passport Dog was the Cuba Dave of Medellin for a minute. So they saying, I don't know if you know who Cuba Dave was. I mean, you know, he's still alive, but okay. Well, all right. Thank you, Apollo, for your donation. Thank you, all your donations. Well, Passport Dog, you got any final words? I know you got to break out of here. You did well up here.
Hey, man, I just want to let everybody know that I'm good, bro. I will be good. I'm good, and I will be good. Like, I am out here. I'm grinding. I'm working. And just give me some time, and I'll be out here doing what I do like I do best.
Shout out to you, Passport Dog, for giving us some time to discuss, you know, your endeavors out there inside Medellin when you was out there in Colombia in general. Well, one last thing about that. Medellin or Cartagena? What you got? Who you got? Medellin or Cartagena?
Medellin is good for living. Cartagena is better if you're only there for a weekend.
And you know this thing is gonna pop up. Do you consider yourself a passport bro?
I don't like labels. I don't want to be put. I don't want labels put upon me. Honestly, you want to know something crazy? I was supposed to be on that Vice documentary. They came and they contacted me, and we actually filmed a bunch of content. But they hit me up later saying, "Hey, we're not going to use the footage that we filmed." Like the Vice actually hit me up, and we did a lot of content, but they ended up cutting my scene off that.
Oh
Vice.
Wow! I did not know that. I had no idea that Vice Passport Bro documentary they did. I know Austin Holloman was up there, so they actually filmed you. This is breaking news, guys. I did not know that, and they cut you out. God damn it!
Yeah, literally, bro. We was driving around with the comedian. It was I think it's Jamil or something. I forgot his name, but we was driving around. I took him. We was trying to get in the club. I was trying to get him like Isla and stuff, and I got him actually in the energy spa. I got the hookup because I'm so cool. I got the hookup. We was filming in the spa. I had it like did a whole thing, and then they said they gonna cut my scene. They cut me out the whole thing. So yeah, if they would have dropped that, I would have blew up.
You would have been back out in Colombia real quick, maybe. I don't know.
I was, but yeah, fun fact, yeah. So they did actually try to put me in that documentary, and we did film it, but they cut my scene. So whatever you want, you want to label me whatever. I don't care.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Passport Dog. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Subscribe to Passport Dog channel, guys. Best of luck in your endeavors, Passport Dog. Salute.
All right, man. Take care, guys. I'm out.
All right, this song, fool.
Everybody subscribe to Passport Dog channel. Mods drop Passport Dog channel yet again in the chat. And shout out to now Sin City. We got Sin City here. Salute to you, Sin City. You are an expat out there. Well, you were an expat in Brazil. You're doing big things as an expat. Just tell people about you done talked about your channel. Tell people about your channel a little bit while I go take a leak. I gotta take a piss real quick. So go ahead, Sin. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead, do your thing. Dude's story, I'm gonna talk about him for just a little minute. Enough about me. We talk about me anytime, but Dude's story I think was cool though. I think Dude's story was cool. We're gonna be seeing a whole lot more of this year. We done already seen a lot of crazy ass shit this year. Niggas eat chicken nuggets and French fries, niggas begging in the bathroom for buns. You got niggas beating up chicks and you know what I mean, damn near raping chicks online and all types of coney ass shit like that. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of clown shit this year. You're gonna be seeing motherfuckers running out of paper, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of the shit we've been doing, shit gonna hit the fan if you don't switch your motion. So a lot of shit gonna be hitting the fan if you don't switch your motion. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of shit. But one thing I like about what he just did was he was transparent about what was going on. Like a lot of people ain't transparent about what's going on. They just perping, lying, hide behind their page, making up excuses, disappearing, not showing face, which he did, but eventually he showed face. So you got to respect it. Plus he ain't asked for a nickel. You got motherfuckers begging every chance they get, not showing you nothing. He was actually, you know what I mean, giving some type of substance with his tours. He was doing what he was doing. He was doing the tours. Shit, I don't know what else he was fucking doing, but he was doing at least something, you know what I mean? But at least he didn't have his hand out and he was at least trying to hustle, even if he only had a couple dollars in his pocket and he only could eat rice and water, as niggas would say. At least he was doing something. So that's dope. But
yeah, and yes, and you make, and I said that because you and send questions for Sin City too. Subscribe to Sin City channel, guys. Send questions in for Sin City. We still got 255 people watching. Razor Sin City. Now,
yeah,
you said, I heard you say on one of your live streams that you was in a situation too, and you had to while you was in Brazil, and that you had to get your stuff in order. You decided not to come on YouTube. And let's say, send it in, beg people to help you out on your expat journey.
Yeah.
And you say, you know what, you had to chill with what you were doing, get your money right. So in a way, you kind of did like what Passport Dog. He didn't go on YouTube and do a fundraiser. You know what I'm saying?
In a way,
so
Go ahead.
You kind of relate to what Passport Dog. And I'll give you credit because the easy way out would have been to just pop on that live, say, hey, Sin City, Sin City. Hey guys, I have a problem. That could have been your title, thumbnail. And then you got on the live, you could have said, long story short, guys. Long story short. And then say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Send it in, guys. Send it in. I need this, I need that. And I'm quite sure you would have got the donations. You probably would have got a lot of donations, to be honest with you. You probably should have did that, to be honest with you. Now think about it. You probably should have did that, but you didn't.
Let me plug my laptop up. Hold on, go ahead.
Yeah, but you didn't. So that right there, and that, I think when you said you made the announcement to be an expat in Brazil, I'm like, wow, this takes some guts by Sin City. Now, Sin City is doing it right because Sin City, like you told Pastor Dog, and I agree with that. You said, Pastor Dog, don't rely on luck because he was doing a lot of trading. Trading can be the lottery. Trading stocks and cryptos can be a casino. Now you got your online job, which you are successful in doing. You make whatever you make each week. You know how this.
Right.
And that's more secure, at least. Now Pastor Dog was able to pull it off for 6 years. So hey, but your stories are similar. So I'm glad that you did come up and talk to Passport Dog about that. He did it for 6 years. Now, how long do you believe you can be out of the USA doing what you do? As far as, I guess, as long as you keep your job, your online job, you can do it as long as Passport Dog.
I mean, to be realistic, it was funny because we was just having this conversation on my show, and honestly, a lot of motherfuckers think they can do this shit forever. You can't do this shit forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a lot of shit going on this YouTube and with this YouTube shit that people don't, especially with this expat lifestyle, that people don't talk about. Like, everybody just want to talk about the cake and ice cream, but they don't want to talk about the ingredients it take to make that cake and ice cream. They don't talk about how you know what I'm saying, you away from your family and shit. Like, you know what I mean? My parents is up in age now. They in they, you know what I mean? They in their 70s. They don't talk about how you don't see your moms, your pops, your brothers, your sisters, shit like that. You miss all the shit that you grew up to, that you used to, you may not be accustomed to. When you start going to different places and trying different things, you're not around. Like, I'm in Mexico City. You think is anybody like me in Mexico? Mexico City probably two or three times bigger than New York.
Huge.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm running into people. Now, it's a lot of expats here, you know what I'm saying? And it's an expat community here, but a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I'm alone. So a lot of places I go, I'm dolo. You know what I mean? I ain't got nobody to talk sports with. I ain't got nobody to hang out with. So you got to get used to being alone. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, you know what I mean, find your own way. You kind of almost got to be your own bodyguard because ain't nobody looking out for you. You got to look out for yourself. You're talking to a bunch of people. You may not know the language in every country that you're going to, especially when you're jumping around, right? And I know some people are going to be like, well, you need to learn Spanish. Yeah, I need to learn Spanish, but I'm jumping around to different places where you ain't going to know every single language. Like, you know what I mean? I plan on, like, I'm in Mexico City now. I was in Brazil. I don't know Portuguese. I plan on going to Turkey. I don't know that language. I plan on going to Africa. I don't know all them languages in Africa. I'll be there by the end of this year. But realistically, I only see myself maybe doing this maybe 2 or 3 years, and then I'll be back in the States. You know what I mean? I'm already strategically thinking of where I'm going to be back in the States when I get back in the States. I'm not going back to Cincinnati, of course. That ain't happening, Captain. But I'm already strategically thinking, you know what I mean, what state I want to be in, what city I want to be in. Or if I like a country enough, then I'll stay in that said country. But living out of your suitcase, the wear and tear, living out of your suitcase, you know what I mean? Having 2 suitcases, a book bag, you got all this motherfucking equipment, all this expensive, heavy ass equipment with you. You got a carry-on. You trying to take it to country, place to place, city to city. Like, it's a lot of wear and tear. Motherfuckers will talk about chicks and the nightlife and going out and the hooker, but a lot of people don't tell this part of the story. Going country to country, you jumping country to country. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of wear and tear. People don't talk about living out of your suitcase like that. You know what I mean? I can't really even buy new shit unless I throw my shit away. You know what I'm saying? Because the weight of the suitcase, right? So I either got to get rid of the shit that I got, you know what I'm saying, and then just add on to my suitcase, or add, you know what I mean, add on another suitcase, and then the more check-in suitcases you got, the more expensive it is. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
it's a lot of shit that a lot of expats don't talk about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep saying, but you know.
Yeah, no, and subscribe to Sin City's channel. His channel link is dropped in the chat. Another expat right now. Now, he's a traveling expat now because he did like 6 months in Brazil, right? 5 months in Brazil. You left, so you are a digital nomad basically right now, moving around,
right.
seeing the planet, and very
Right.
well traveled. You've been to Asia also, so you've been over there too, guys. Now, as far as the passport dog situation and your situation, he did 6 years away. Now you're saying you plan on doing this for like 3 years, and I can't say passport
Facts.
dog was a failure because he did it for 6 years. And when you finally decide to come back to the States, I would never say that you're a failure. You did it for 3 years. I mean, it's no different than somebody just stay in USA in what a Pittsburgh, right?
Right.
Have a job, work 5 years, and probably get fired or get mad and leave, quit himself, and now he got to find himself a new job. It's nothing. I mean, okay. I mean, you just gotta adjust your
Yeah.
living arrangements or whatever you got to
It's
do.
a lot. That's normal. It's a lot of people that
Yeah.
are starting, but you know, everybody gonna paint the picture like they're a millionaire, and I guess I make 6 figures. I make, you know, I'm perfect and I'm financially literate. And all my, you know what I mean. I got money in, you know what I mean, Roth RAs, and you know what I mean. I got my stocks and et cetera, et cetera. And everybody try to paint this perfect picture. Because a lot of people are afraid to show who they truly are and what they truly are. So that's one thing I ain't never been afraid of doing. I believe I've been consistent since you met me, Raze. You know what I mean? Like, I think I've always been the same as far as who I am and what I stand for. Now, I think now over time, I think I've become a better person as far as my approach and how I look at things. Also, you know what I mean, my health, and you know what I mean. That's another thing with this expat shit, and that's why I had almost lost myself in Brazil, partying, kicking it, just like Passport
Passport
Ugly.
dog.
Yeah, Passport Dog. Just like Passport Dog was doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You lose yourself partying, kicking it, you know what I mean, and then your health gone. Then you start looking, you know what I'm saying? You start looking a certain way. Like, just to be perfectly honest, like him, he looked like 6 years of partying. He definitely looked like he looked, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, I done been there, I done did it. Like he looked like 6 years of partying. Like, I know what it looked like. I was there. So when you partying every night, drinking every night, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Fucking with the young stammies every night, going to the club every night. When you doing that every night, it take a toll on you. Like, he younger than me, but I probably look younger than him. You know what I'm saying? Like Passport Dog, what is he, 32? I'm 40. I just turned 40 this year.
Okay.
I don't look it, you know what I'm saying? Only reason because I changed a lot of things when I was out there in Brazil. That's why I went ghost for like, I ain't go ghost for too long. It was maybe a month or two, maybe 3. But I went ghost for a while because I had to make some adjustments. But then once I made them adjustments, shit, we back outside now. Like, so now I'm outside with it. So now I'm on my like, shit, I'm on a low-key press run. That's why I'm like, all right, now I'm ready to, I can come over to Raze and come kick it. You know what I'm saying? I'm back dropping videos. I'm moving around city to city. You know what I mean? And I feel good about, you know what I mean, what I am and what I stand for. So it's time to come back outside.
And you know what? And you made that comment that you left. You went away from YouTube for a couple of months. Now I guess you would drop a live stream here and there, but then you would put it to members only. People wouldn't know where you was at. And I'd be like, well, he was live like a couple of weeks ago, but it's not on the main thing. It was the members only. So people didn't know exactly where you was. Now, as far as YouTube, you would say, look, some people would lean on YouTube to help them out of their problem. Like you said, the fundraiser this, the fundraiser that. I need help. Help me out here. You didn't go that route.
Come on now.
Are you saying right now that YouTube is unreliable in that aspect for most people? Now we know there's some outliers that can really rely on YouTube and travel the world and be expats. But for you, do you recommend any new people coming in saying in the YouTube verse, thinking that they're going to be successful at YouTube and they can live abroad for years and years just off of YouTube? Do you recommend that to any new YouTubers? Do you think they should get that out of their head, that they can rely on YouTube for them to make money and live abroad?
This is what I say, right, to anybody trying to jump in this game. Like, if you're trying to jump in this game, especially if you're trying to, depending on what type of content you're making, as my nigga Banks would always say, man, this is an expensive habit. It's a very expensive habit, man. Like you want to, in order to be a content creator, you got to be able to travel, right? You got to be able to travel and move around. That's one of the first things that immediately eliminate you, and that's what may happen to Passport Dog. The longer he stay home and he trying to, you know what I mean, figure out these little quick get rich schemes, you know what I mean, the longer that's keeping you away from traveling, and that's really what solely what your channel is really made about. That's kind of what you made the focus of your channel about. Because I don't remember Passport Dog doing any like live streams or, you know what I mean, like trying to do any type of different type of things. But anyway, this is an expensive habit. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be spending more money than you make. You know what I mean? Like a lot of, once again, this is another thing, and I'm sorry to say this, but this is who I am. So I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like a lot of YouTubers make it seem like they this and make it seem like they that. Motherfuckers ain't really touching no paper like that. Y'all know that, you know what I'm saying, in the out there in the audience, y'all know what's up. Motherfuckers ain't really touching no paper. Even your favorite YouTuber, it's a couple, you know what I mean? It's a few, you know what I mean? There's always an anomaly, but in general, man, we ain't really touching no paper like that, man. Like we, you know what I mean? We'd be lucky to break even. You know what I'm saying? You'd be lucky to break even. Go ahead.
There's not a lot of ISO speeds out there, man. He's a not. I mean, there's not a,
but he don't count.
Ace Live.
You know, I'm about to say speed don't count. He from I don't know if you know, he from my city. He from Cincinnati, but he don't count though. Also, speed don't count. Casanat don't count.
But we talk about like
these travelers. You got your anomalies. You got your anomalies. You got your My bad. Go ahead.
Checking Effect, Marwa, and them guys. You know, and you know,
ABS.
But to come into this and then you say you're going to quit your job and just do YouTube full time, and you don't even.
Like I said,
you got to get a consistent check.
You'd be lucky to break even, because you got to think about it. You are a YouTube traveler, so what does that mean? You need to do that means you need to travel, right?
And pay money.
Also, you got to pay money to get to these places that you traveling to. Okay, say if you want to be, you want to, depending on what sector you want to be. Okay, say you but as you say, Raze, I'm gonna take a word out of your book. How about that? You understand me? You're gonna take a word out of your book. They want to see the Jan Stammies. They want to see the chicks, right?
Okay. The mangoes, yeah. Well, mangoes.
9 times out of 10,
beauties.
Right. They want to see the beauties, right? 9 times out of 10, it's gonna cost for you to show them beauties. And what I mean by it's gonna cost is, I don't care if you're fucking with pros or non-pros, it's still gonna cost for you to show them beauties. Why is it gonna cost for you to show them beauties? If you fucking with non-pros, it's gonna cost to show them beauties because you gotta entertain them. What the fuck you just gonna do, a casting couch? That has gotten boring. I'm tired of the casting couch and the chicken nuggets and fries. So in order to entertain them, you got to do something cool, whether it's you go do an activity with them, you go do something cultural with them, you meet them at a bar, you go hang out at a bar with them, a lounge, do some hookah, meet them at a beach, you know what I'm saying? Something. So you got to create a vibe, right? That's going to cost you a couple dollars. Or if you mess with you go to pro route, you already know what that's going to lead to. You might have to pay, and then you fuck around and put yourself in jeopardy of having that video taken down, or something happening to it later when she fuck around, get a boyfriend, or something may happen. So that video may get gone, as we're seeing right in this space. That's the new thing right now, which these girls are getting smart. They understand art. They know their power, and they know our power as YouTubers. They know that we can make them go viral, and then they know the power of that box. So they looking at it like, all right, well, if you want me to be on your show, as you know what I'm saying, say if you're trying to get a pro, right? They're gonna charge you. Then if they feel like, all right, well, I don't want to be on there no more, she can ask her, have that video taken down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, privacy.
Whatever. Now you ain't making no more bread off of it, as we're seeing that's happening to a lot of different YouTubers. So I say this, like, understand what you're doing and what you're going after. If you're gonna jump in this YouTube shit, I say go after what you enjoy doing. And that's one thing I'm doing now. If you look at probably my content now compared to my content before, you can tell I'm actually enjoying doing what I'm doing, because I'm doing what I enjoy doing, going to places I want to go. This ain't no just going to the same motherfucking Sosua, Thailand, DR, Sosua, Thailand, DR, Sosua, Thailand, DR, Sosua, Thailand. DR, Sosua, Thailand, Thailand, DR, Colombia, Sosua, Thailand. Like, no, I'm starting to do more shit that I enjoy. And I ain't knocking nobody for, if that's what you want to do, I understand that, because I understand that those are the hot spots, and that's a quick way to get some revenue. And I can understand it if you're a traveler, because hey, you, as I always say, you earn the money, you make the money, you get to choose where the fuck you go and where you want to spend your money. However you want to spend it, whether you go into pro zones or you just go on a vacation, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge nobody if you, hey, you made the paper. But I'm saying for me, to have this opportunity to be able to travel, man, I'm trying to see as much as I can.
Yeah, and shout out to you guys. You must subscribe to Sin City. Subscribe to Sin City channel. His link is dropped in the chat. Thank you, the mods, all the mods, Tim Howard, all the Will. We got the Flyboy Way is in the building. Shout out to you, Flyboy Way. How you doing, Flyboy? Great job out there in Cali, Colombia, Flyboy. Flyboy Way, great job out there in Cali, Colombia. I love that footage. You and is yeah, great job. Great, and you and the Mitsubishi guys out there. Future World Films in the building. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? Shout out to you. I enjoyed those shots we had out there inside. Flip flops in the zoo. Future World Film. Carter 4 Consulting is in the building. Your favorite guy, Sin City, Carter 4 is in the building.
I ain't got no problem with. I ain't got no problem with nobody no more. Them days is long gone.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I ain't got no.
Yeah. Well,
I just talked to Carter. What was that yesterday? I think I just talked to him yesterday. Actually.
oh yeah. Okay.
No. I'm this here. I just talked. I don't got no problems with no. Them days is long. Them days is over.
Okay.
Man. I ain't got no problems with nobody no more.
And,
Yeah, I'm trying to live and enjoy this life, man. Shit, I ain't got time to play with it.
And that social loner also is in the building. He's been going live now. That social loner have some great footage, guys. That social loner has been going live from the state, the Matrix, aka USA, and his camera work has been great. Actually, it's been I've seen a couple of those lives, and I'm like, well, you know what, this can work. You know what I mean? That algorithm, that social loner can really do some damage. MK is still here in the building. Shout out to you, MK. You know, Season Swag, Q Dog, said TV, CED TV is in the building. He was doing more than just drinking. Travel with Will is still here. Passive income is the key. If you don't have at least 2 passive income, stay home and build up your wealth. Now, Travel with Will, thank you for your donations earlier. Do you believe passive income is the key to doing what you can do, Sin City? Like two forms of passive income. Now, I guess you can say YouTube is passive. No, but YouTube is not passive.
No, that can't count.
YouTube is not passive.
Guaranteed. I think, and that's where Passport Dog is going wrong, and he's continuing to go wrong. Just by listening to him, he's gonna continue to fail with that mindset. But you need something guaranteed. And I know I'm in the market, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking at this and crypto, and I'm selling motherfucking brochures and fucking parquet ears. Like, no, you need something guaranteed. Like, on every end of the month, I'm getting this amount, or every 2 weeks, I'm getting this amount. Every week, I'm getting this amount. Not know, you know what I'm saying? I'm selling flowers and bouquets and shit in parquet ears. That's not gonna cut the mustard. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't gonna do it. Like, and this YouTube shit ain't it either. Like somebody said in the chat, this is more of a hobby. Like you said, if you hit the jackpot, you hit the jackpot. But always keep in mind, it's a hobby. So enjoy. That's why I said shoot what you want to shoot and enjoy doing what you want to do, because it's a good chance that you'll be lucky to break even. You'll be lucky.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot. Crapshoot. You know, if those who hit can live a great life, those who don't, just it's hoop dreams. You know what I'm saying? You know the movie Hoop Dreams. Remember that? We used to watch.
Of course I did, man. That was in Chicago.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I love that. I love that documentary. Yes, Hoop Dreams. I seen Hoop Dreams deflate like a true fiend's weight. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z said. And shout out to Banks Dillinger is in the chat. Travel Squad is in the chat. I'm just saying who's in the chat. Please subscribe to Sin City's channel. Man, I'm just having some fun kicking it with Sin City a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since you've been here, Sin City. Right? You wanted to keep it peaceful because my channel we get kind of ruckus and out of control. But so I appreciate you. I'm like, this is a surprise you popping up here over here, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy you're here actually,
Cool.
because you able to teach people how to be. You're able to teach people how to be an expat. You know what? Matter of fact, right now, for the all 270 people watching, what is your best advice for guys, black or white guys, that want to travel abroad and be an expat abroad overseas? You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be a lottery winner. What is Sin City's top advice? You know what I mean? To be an expat abroad. Go.
Has some residual income, guaranteed income. That's it. All of that, all these get rich schemes, all of that motherfuckers telling you need to save 10,000, 20,000, all that shit don't mean nothing. You're gonna need some discipline, and you're gonna need some guaranteed income. Like on this day, I get paid this much. On every 2 weeks, I get this much. Every week, I get this much. As long as you're able to get that and you got some discipline, you'll be all right. And put them hoes last. I can tell you that right now. If them females is top on your priority list, you ain't gonna make it. Like, cause I get a lot of messages like, "Seeing, I know you be going out, I know you be partying. What's up with the young stammies?" Like, bro, that shit is last. Like, when I tell you that shit last, that shit all the way that's the last priority. Like, if you want to do this expat shit, gotta be last. Not either that, or you better make sure your pocket's crazy, especially if you're trying to go on some pro shit. Your pockets better be crazy. But I get, you know what I mean? Like, I would recommend that the females be last.
It's hard. But a lot of guys that want to do the expat, they want to expat because the females are there. The females are there. No. So that's their motivation.
I'm telling you right now, now, I'm still a rookie at this, right? I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm a vet, because I ain't no vet. I'm still learning how to do this shit. And I'm learning from other people, other expats that I'm coming in encounter with. But I'm telling you right now, if you ain't got no guaranteed income, you ain't got no discipline, and you don't put them hoes last, you ain't gonna make it. You're gonna be in somebody's hotel lobby like somebody we were just looking at 20 minutes ago. Sounding like he looking for his neck. He damn near sound like a motherfucker in Vegas that went through all their savings, and he outside the casino asking for $5 because he feel like he can go back in there and he gonna be able to hit. And it's like, bro, it don't work like that. Like,
right.
It's not gonna work like that. But anyway, you can drop the link if you want, man. I'll come as long as people ain't on no bullshit shit, I come kick it.
Okay.
So been over in a while.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, one more time. So what Sin City is saying, guys, this is to be an expat abroad. If you want to be an expat abroad, if you're not retired, if you don't have a military, pension coming in or whatever they call it, don't rely on like $10,000 saving. Don't rely on $20,000 saving, because that'll go away. That'll go away eventually.
No.
Rely on, I guess, discipline of your work. Get in the mind frame. You're gonna make a check each week or bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. Knowing that you're gonna have that coming in.
Well, when I mean by discipline, I'm just saying like having discipline. Like, when I mean by, if it may be a time where you may not, like, bro, you ain't got it. Like, you may not have it in that particular month. Maybe you went crazy the last 3-4 months and you ain't got it, or you done went through a little bit of your savings. You need to sit your ass in the house. Or maybe you notice you done party 6 days in a row. This 7th day might be the day you want to sit your ass down. That's what I mean by just having some discipline. You know what I mean? Like, stay away from them shit. You an expat now at this point. You really don't need the P for P zone no more. You really don't need it. Either if you do want to fuck with the P for P zone, you can, right? If you just want to fuck off, it's your money, you earned it, but you really don't need it. You should have some young stammies that you can kick it with for the no charge, that you can hang out with. And you know what I'm saying? Even the little P for P chicks, you should already know them, and they shouldn't even be charging you, because you should already know them already. So you shouldn't really be having to come out the pocket for no females like that, unless you want to just fuck off, which I can understand. If a nigga just want to fuck off, hey, it's your money, go fuck off. But yeah, guaranteed money, discipline, and leave them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Them hoes better be at the end of the totem pole, man.
Well, and one thing I'm gonna drop the link, but one thing also, 280 people watching Raze in Sin City. Subscribe to Sin City's channel, guys. Come on, subscribe, sub up party. Subscribe to Sin City's channel. NYC the Future. He's been a guest on my show, your show over the past year. He's been able to stay in Thailand for like a good month and a half, 2 months. 2 months. So what do you think about him and his strategy? That's not a winning strategy as far as long term, right? Of being able to stay abroad. His strategy is not a strategy that you would suggest, Sin. I mean,
hell no. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Hell no, man. Why would I suggest somebody to do that, man? You coming on live, you wearing the same fucking clothes, you stinking, no haircut, goddamn bathroom, talking about you got a pro in the other room and you just took it through the mattress, but you need extra money to pay the pro that you just took through the mattress. You think I would recommend somebody to do that? Eat chicken nuggets all fucking day and large fries and McDoubles and McChickens and man, hell no, man. I had that nigga on my show one time, and I don't even want to talk derogatory, but since you asked me the question, I'm gonna answer it directly. But I had him on the show one time, but man, come on, man. Like, knock it off. I don't stand next to that shit. If you want to stand next to that shit, that's on you. That's your channel. More power to you. But me, man, hell no, I wouldn't recommend nobody to do that, man. No.
Okay.
Fuck
okay,
no.
I'm just using an example. And shout out to NYC the Future. I'm just using an example of guys that probably think that, look,
hell no.
I'm making a little money on YouTube each month. Maybe I can do this expat stuff long term a little bit, relying on the YouTube check. That was my main thing, So YouTube check and fundraising, basically. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought up NYC the Future. YouTube check and fundraising and being able to stay up. But you say no, don't do it. Okay.
It's the reason why it's not all right. The reason why it's not sustainable, once again, he is not following one of the 3 commandments, which is the hoes. You gotta put the hoes last.
The girls, yeah.
Why you think, if you notice the last crash outs that we've seen, what has it been over? Females, right? Every single crash out that we've seen the last month or two, which I haven't even been watching this shit, but some of this shit has been like damn near impossible not to see because the shit is just all over the internet. But these last couple crash outs, the crash outs have been from females. They all been from females.
Yes.
Him hiding in the bathroom, sneaking and snickering and asking for a couple dollars. That was all from females. Him running, you know what I mean? Him not being able to be, you know what I mean, be able to keep this run going. That was all for females. Him running out of money came all from females. We know about the other situation that I don't have to bring up. You know what I'm saying? That was all from a female. All the shit, all females, man. Them females will have you down bad if you don't pay attention.
Down bad, yes. And Sin City is giving some, you're giving some grown man advice. You know what I mean?
You down
logical common sense. Because let's be honest, Sin City. I guess how can I say? We all get excited when we go abroad. We deal with chicks. We see the beach water. We're like, we want this to be forever. I've seen skits on it. We all get that feeling. I need to live here forever. How can I do this? I got 10 grand saved. Maybe I could do it. I do this. I get an online job while I'm out there. And I know it's tempting. Sin City, it is tempting for guys that probably have a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they probably say, I can live off $300 a month, maybe in the Philippines, but because it is tempting. What do you say to people that are tempted? So basically you're just saying, look, stop with the enthusiasm, be realistic. You'll probably hit rock bottom and you'll probably regret doing that for a few months and then having to come back to the States with nothing or embarrass yourself. I mean, you say probably shame yourself, embarrass yourself, having to borrow money to ask for money to come back to the States. Basically, I think that's where you're going with that.
If you're talking about expat, I mean, I done been there. You know what I'm saying? Why you think I did disappear? I done been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was put in a position where I was running out of my savings, spending up all my bread, partying every night. Then when that shit hits you, right? And I'm just speaking the truth. Some motherfuckers don't want to hear this shit, but I don't want to be on my Gandhi Brother Farrakhan, you know what I'm saying, Malcolm X shit tonight.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, when that shit hits you, like, damn, you ain't got shit to show for it, but a bunch of buns, a bunch of chicks you done bent over the couch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you got to show for it when you think about it. Like, damn, all I got to show for it is, damn, man, I bent her over the couch. Damn, man, I remember when I had her in the jacuzzi. Damn, I remember when I bent her over the bed. Damn, I remember that light at night we had, man. We got drunk, man, and I slam dunked her on the beach. And them all the memories you got out of all the money that you done spent, and you done been there for 3-4 months, and you done damn near ran through damn near all your savings, and you done damn near ran through. So when you start thinking about it, you start realizing, like, damn, I'm fooling, I'm tripping. Let me get out the twilight zone. Then you start realizing, like, all right, let me go in a different direction. Some motherfuckers never get there. Some people don't never get there. I can only speak about my journey. I can't speak about nobody else's. So I can only just be transparent just to let people know, like, this shit ain't cake and ice cream. So like you said, you may look at it and you want to live it and you want to do this shit forever, but then you start realizing, like, damn, I'm fooling, I'm tripping. Like, I ain't saying that you can't have no fun. I'm not saying that you can't fuck with the chicks. I'm not saying that you can't do whatever you want to do, especially if you earning your own bread. You can do whatever that you want to do. But just realize, if you continue to go on a certain course, you're eventually going to crash. It may, some crash out earlier than others, but it's inevitable at a certain point.
Right. And I want to thank SP for the $5 to the Cash App. Thank you for that Cash App donation. I appreciate you. And Carter 4 for the $5 do the Cash App. And thank you, Carter 4. And we got Django, Double R Eccentricity. How would recommend brothers act when they travel to Africa, the motherland?
Well, shit, I don't know if you know, but I'm African, so I mean, shit, you travel the same way you would travel to any other country, just with, you know what I mean, you respect the lay of the land of where you at. You know what I'm saying? African women, for the most part, are pretty cool, laid back. You know, a lot of them are, you know what I mean, the nicer ones that you're going to want to meet are pretty educated. So shit, you just move around like you usually move around anywhere else.
And it depends on if the country you're in Africa, because Africa is a continent. So the different countries in that continent, you're going to have different personalities of women out there. So you might want to, you know, it's just different. And there's not, you know, everybody going to act the same way. Same thing in the United States. Not everybody going to act the same way in each state or each city.
Right.
In USA, you know what I mean? Different, you know. I mean, you know, it's not.
You're right.
Not a monolith. Django with the $5. Double R Accent City. How? All right, so I read that. I'm bugging. All right. That social owner. Where's the link? The link is dropped. That social owner. The link is dropped. That social owner. Shout out to you. With the $1.99. Thank you for that. The $4.99. Just trying to get on your level, Raze. I'll be overseas soon. Should I do a fundraiser? LOL. Kidding. No, well, you know, should. Well, the social owner, he's been in this space a minute. Is he? Should. All right. Sin City, would you feel a certain way if the social loaner did a fundraiser? I say he's going live now. He's going to be going live. He hasn't been live on his channel over the past year, really, but he just started going live, quality lives, actually. He's been in the space. Would you begrudge him if he did a fundraiser this early in his game since he started going live? Would you?
I say do what you think is best for whatever you want to do. I mean, that's totally up to you. If you think that's cool, one thing I will say is that I'm seeing an epidemic of a lot of people thinking that what we do as content creators is easy. It's not very easy to be a content creator or be a YouTuber. People always look at the clicks and the views and the clout that you may receive because you got a little, you know what I mean, a little name that, what the fuck is this, high school? But a lot of people look at that shit like, oh, he bro got a name, he popping, he this, he that. I can do the same thing. Not realizing that it's not as easy as it looks. It's not easy being up here, you know what I'm saying? You on camera, you showing yourself, right? Because most YouTubers don't hide behind avatars, right, Razor? So we usually got a cam up. So
right,
niggas cooking you in the you got niggas cooking you in the chat, talking about your hairline, you know what I mean, talking about your clothes, talking about your, you know what I'm saying, the Airbnb you're in, you know what I'm saying, talking about the way you look. They talking about everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be vulnerable about where you going, what you doing. That's why a lot of YouTubers make themselves look like they perfect. You know what I'm saying? Everything they do is perfect. Every every little small detail is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So.
And shout out to No Excuse Entertainment is in the building. Shout out to you, bro. How you doing? No Excuse Entertainment in the building. Shout out to you, No Excuse. That's the Passport Bros podcast in the building. Shout out to you. And like I said, shout out to Go For It. So Sin City says Go For It, that social owner. Thank you for that donation. And a $10 donation, Double R Sin City is thank you, Django. Thank you for your donation. Django, I appreciate you, Django. Double R Sin City is making a lot of sense. I knew expats that lived in different countries on fixed incomes and always tried to run with weekend warriors when weekend worries are coming down the. Coming down with. When weekend worries are coming down with. All right. When weekend worries are coming down with bread. So, what do you got to say about that? Thank you for that.
You're right.
He gave you a compliment. He gave you a compliment right there.
No. I appreciate that. And basically, what he's saying is when you live in a said place, you can't move like guys who are on vacation, right? So when you're, you know what I mean? Like, so when guys are on vacation, they looking to come to said country, whether it's Colombia, whether it's DR, whether it's Thailand, Brazil, etc. They looking to spend money. They're looking to have a good time. So their whole trip is, you know what I mean? It's a trip. It's a vacation. So they trying to turn up the entire time. If you're trying to keep up with every, you know what I mean, basically vacation or weekend warrior that come in every weekend, shit, eventually you're going to run out of bread. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do that. As you can see, I'm on this live. It's Friday. It's Friday in Mexico City. I could easily be out. Shit, Mexico, like I said, Mexico City, like New York times 10. I could easily be out right now, but for what? Plus, I gotta get up early in the morning because I'm supposed to be doing this fucking supposed to be going to go see this pyramid and this and possibly doing this hot air balloon tour and shit. So I gotta get up like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get my cultural shit on the mix with my video of nightlife. So I gotta get my ass up early, but that's
okay. Well, shout out to Django for that $10 donation. KMM, Sin City throwing shots at Passport Dog? Is there beef?
No, I ain't gonna. I said the same. I was saying the same things when he was on this panel. I ain't got no beef with Passport Dog. I think I gave him. I think I was a lot more respectful than anybody else who probably came on this panel. I gave him his just due. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, besides all the, you know what I mean, all the other shit, for him to be able to come up here and speak his truth, you get my and not ask for not one handout. You get my respect right just right then and there. Especially right now when we in the game, we in the part of the game now where everything is fundy, and you're not asking for a dime. You literally came up here. I mean, you said your little cash out for a quick little minute, but you wasn't really like throwing the, you know what I mean? You didn't pass the collection plate around. So,
hey, you know, and social owner 199. I just need a fundraiser for $350. LOL. $350. That's all. $350. That's all he needs. Send it in. That's social owner 199 donation. Oh man, and so we got some people in the back. Let me see. Let me bring up. All right, let me move that. Let me put that. Carter 4, what up?
Salute to the chat. Raze. And you know this is how we do it on a Friday night. Salute to Sin City. What's good, Sin City?
What's up with it, brother?
Everything good. Look, Raze, man, before I go any further, I got to say, Sin City is being a little disingenuous. You asked him, you said your boy Carter 4, and his response was, oh, yeah, I ain't got no beef with him. I thought we was bros now, dog. Like, see, Raze, you know, people
take it that. Don't go that far.
And you there for your brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you heard his voice. You heard the desolation in his voice being without.
I said I just talked to you.
Yeah. But Raze, I just want you to know, Sin City's supposed to be speaking highly of me. You know what I'm saying? We signed the NDA. And, everything is everything now.
Contract. 30%.
Oh, man, this guy's an idiot.
Shout out to Sin City. But I really came up here because I wanted to shout out and I wanted to chat and raise. I ain't gonna hold your show up, but I wanted to salute excellency that just happened. And you guys know sports and entertainment, but Terrence Crawford, what he did was excellence,
Yes.
black excellence.
You seen that?
Also, battle rap, Murder Mook. What Murder Mook did to Hitman Holler was black excellence. So we want to salute stuff like that. And Raze, Sin City coming together on a live is black excellence. So we got to discuss Thailand. You heard? And we got a lot of people. I seen Snowman in the building, the Thailand MVP. Sin City once said that there's no Yon Stammies in Thailand. And we got a whole black travel space meetup right now in Thailand.
Right.
I need to know what you guys' opinion on so far of the collaborations and the content that is coming out.
Go ahead, Reza.
No, go ahead. Asking you. Go ahead.
You said, what was your question? You said, what is my say it again?
About the collaborations in Thailand. What's your thoughts about the collaboration? Sin City out there, K9, Pop, excellent live streams, IRLs I've watched over the past 15 hours per se. They on a different time schedule. It was cool seeing them guys together.
No, I think it's fire. I haven't really seen much, you know what I'm saying, because I've been kind of just staying focused as far as the direction I'm moving in. I've just been trying to make sure I've been consistent with my, getting out, getting content, dropping videos on a consistent basis, and going live damn near every day, if not every day. But I definitely heard that they touched down. Definitely heard they've been doing their thing. I think it is cool that they out there all at the same time, and they collabing together. So I think it's fire. Anything is better, anything as far as on a content creating standpoint is great for the space, especially at this time, because we know we done been through some interesting moments with some crash outs. So anything is good at this point, especially when it comes down to making some content. So shout out to them brothers out there. I hope they do their thing. I hope they clown, enjoy themselves, and get as much content as possible. Shoot.
Right, he dropped off. I mean, he probably just lost thing. Thank you, Rick Rose, $2. Carter, Sin City Travel Wolf, looking for that fade. Thank you for that $2 donation. Carter Ford dropped off, actually. I don't know where he went. I didn't kick him off. He dropped off. That's Socialona. What you got for us, Socialona? I see you. Socialona, you've been doing a great job with those live streams, in the Matrix, aka USA. I mean, high quality.
Listen, man. I'm just making sure everything is Gucci, so when I go out there, everything is crisp. But yeah, man. I've been watching, listening, learning. Now it's my time to come into the space. But the space do need individuals who are actually travel content creators. I think this space is primarily for the most people that are popular. Tends to come off as mongering with a dose of traveling or under the disguise of traveling. And that's where the issue is at. A lot of brothers will go to these countries and be like, oh, man, you need $2,000 a week or this and that. I'm like, bro, even if you were going out there and you were being completely crazy, you do not need that much money. But if you're stupid with your money, no matter how much money you have, you're going to waste it and spend it. And that is fundamentally the biggest issue with these brothers going out there and just wasting their money. I've seen it. Who are you trying to impress? Dudes getting penthouses to impress girls who live in huts.
All right, I'm gonna be a devil's advocate on this, right? Social, that's what I do, right? I hear what you're saying, right? But I also believe there's a market for everything, right? It ain't no different from music, from That's why you got different genres. Whether it's you watch, movies, et cetera, et cetera. I think it's different.
Uncle Leonard, could you mute the mic, please, sir?
That's not my mic.
Uh-oh.
That's not my mic doing that. My mic ain't been doing that, so it didn't just suddenly start doing that. That ain't me.
Yeah, somebody talk. Go ahead. Who was talking just now? Go ahead, talk. Let's see.
Yeah. But all I was saying was it's different genres. So this is what I'm saying. It's a market for that. So if guys is traveling, they having a great time. They're going to CTG to Sue. I've been in them places my goddamn self, so I won't be a hypocrite in this either. But if you're going to CTG to Sue, you know what I mean, Thailand, Brazil, etc., and you want to show certain things, I believe it's a market for that. You know, you got certain guys that want to travel, and for whatever reason, and it's a lot of different reasons, right? Because I talk to these people all the time, and shit, they just trying to go for a weekend or a couple days and have their fun and get back home. They, you know what I mean, they ain't got time to, you know what I mean, to do this or do that. They trying to see a couple chicks, have a great time, and get back to work and get back to their normal life. So there's a market. There's a market for that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I would have to agree with that because there's a difference between weekend warriors and somebody an expat. So we have to kind of have a separation of those categories. And I think what tend to happen sometimes, it all gets bundled up together and people see a certain lifestyle and they believe that they go live there, they're going to be able to maintain that lifestyle, continue with that lifestyle, or they're not even financially within the realm to even obtain that, not knowing that there's a lot of brothers out here who are either ex-military, have study forms of income and other things that they're doing, and individuals thinking because quote unquote a country is cheap that they can go over there and just ball out. And that's why I kind of have an issue with. But I've seen people try to give the illusion that anybody just could come over there and be Gucci.
What do you mean? You say that again. What do you mean?
I've seen people giving advice to individuals, telling them, "Hey, if you're gonna come over here, all you need is this much money, or all you need is this much money." Not really explaining to them the different lifestyles and the different durations that they're gonna be there. So a person is gonna be there for a weekend, like again, the weekend where I go to Zasu. Hell yeah, you're gonna save your money for the year because those people take, one or two trips a year. They're gonna go over there for the week or two they there. They're gonna blow all that money and try again next year. But if you're gonna go over there and say, look, I'm gonna go live over there, that's a
Yeah.
whole completely different lane you gotta operate in. And you don't have to go out every weekend. And guys, if you're gonna go live in these countries, like really be there for a significant amount of time, stop with the pros. Maybe one or two a month, whatever, but stop with it. You're waste. Like I don't think people understand when they go over there. Like I was looking at the numbers that Future ran, talk about like he spent a lot of money. That's because let's say he's averaging 120, 150 a day on one
Now,
woman massages.
social,
That's crazy, huh?
social.
What? What happened?
Severe pocket watching.
I
That
pocket watch everybody.
that
What?
and didn't you support some of this? So don't you think that's the cat calling the kettle black? Didn't you support this man? I could
He
have
just
sworn.
put the NYC Floyd collab together.
So come on, so this is not making any. See, this is where I gotta see. This is what I'm saying. Like I gotta give you. Some, hold on, wait. You just said that. You just said all of that, right? You just said guys should be doing this, and guys are spending all this money on Airbnbs, and they fucking with pros, and you said all of that. Yet you were funding this. You were one of the main donors and funders of his trip.
I don't know why people keep saying that. This is not true. I haven't funded. This is not true as of late. I
Social
haven't.
runs a loan business.
I
He's
give
a loan
loans
shark.
with high interest. I give loans with
If the
high interest.
fundies go down, Sin City, then social gets
Yeah,
more
I'm getting.
loans.
No,
That's
I'm getting
bad
paid. I'm
economics.
getting paid. I can show you paperwork. I'm getting paid. First I was.
So
At
so
first I was.
you
At first I was.
social runner, you're not making any sense, man. You can't sit here and say guys is out here buying box and they're doing this and they're doing that, and I don't understand why you guys are doing this. And one of the main box catchers, you are supporting and giving him payday loans. You getting check cash and
Look,
payday loans.
as a bank, I don't give a fuck what, listen, as a
Payday
bank, I don't
loans
give
is
a shit
crazy.
what you, listen, as a bank, I don't give a fuck what you do with the money, as long as
Oh,
you pay me my interest and pay you my money. Listen, look, I can be against what you're doing, as long as you're not, quote unquote, hurting somebody or anything like that. Do what you want to do with the money, as long as you pay me my
come
money.
on,
So
man.
That's how
I just
business works. That's how business works. I don't have
I
to
just
agree
wanted
with
to
you.
say this to
Come on,
social right quick. Sorry to cut you off, social. But Sin City, you did and what time does your daytime live come on?
I usually be like noon through like 4, 5, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So social man, you don't understand. Sin City did a poll on his channel, and his people said he asked would they support him with some of the flight to Africa, and something else it was.
Yeah,
and did he win? Last time I seen it was 54-46.
it was 50.
Yes.
It was 56-44. Yeah.
Okay, 56-44. So yes, they will support you, and that is a form of fundraising. So social loaner, you can calm down. Fundraisers are not over. It's just,
Wait, where did this come from? Where did this come from? Where was I saying fundraisers were over and all that?
I mean, your post today. I see you were going
Oh, my
around
post.
promoting
No.
us.
Yes. I do believe that there's fundraiser fatigue that's happening because a lot of there's okay. Let's be honest about it. Again, and
From
this is
traveler
again,
fatigue to
and
fundraiser fatigue.
it is a
This is
fundraiser
about the
fatigue.
travelers.
And again, based on my thing, I can understand why people would think I'm a hypocrite and things like that. I can understand that. I will not deny that. But the amount of grown men raising money for essentially to get box that they can't afford, it's ridiculous. It is wild that this was the space kind of became.
Oh, wait,
Everybody's
wait.
doing a
Say it again.
fundraiser. It's ridiculous. It's
No. Say
wild.
the last. What was the last part? You said the amount raised for who?
No, just to get box. Essentially, that's what they're doing. They're raising money to get box they can't afford.
So social loan. Aren't you giving out payday loans for box and chicken nuggets?
Listen, I'm giving loans. Loans mean you pay me back with interest. I don't
Social
care
loan.
what
That
I don't.
doesn't.
That's a business. That's a
Because you're
business.
saying that you're giving. That is not a business, right? You not. Are you claiming him on your taxes?
That's not.
And I hate that. I hate to jump
That's
in.
not
Sin
the
City.
tax man.
I just want a little caveat to Raze. Raze, I just want you to know that I tried to do an intro for Sin City. He didn't like the beat. He wanted an AZ type rap, and I told him nobody can really do what AZ do, right? So what ended up happening is I went and I used that beat for that NYC the future. So I think there's a little axe to grind between Sin City and NYC for that.
Oh man, that's the true story.
Look.
No. That is a true story on the AZ and AZ, one of my favorite rappers. And Carter know what I was looking for, but he could. I think he could do it. He just didn't want to put the time in to create create that shit that I was looking for. That fit my montage. But he was trying to give me that. So I'm like, nah, I ain't got no issue with NYC. I ain't got no issue with NYC the future. Now I don't stand by some of the shit that they a lot of the shit that they do. So I'm not standing next to that, but I ain't got no personal issue with it. Like,
No doubt. And Shadowhawk, watch your mouth. We see you in the chat. You ain't been on it. Razor, get Mr. Potato Head. So just so you know, Sin City is expatting right now here in Mexico City. Sin City, Mexico City, right after Canelo lost. That's crazy. You do look like a little bit like Terrence Crawford.
Sin City, you're going to the moon and the sun pyramids.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Yeah. That's a nice one over there. That's a long ass bus ride.
But hey, shout out to Global CZ, guys.
You trying to visit Cancun?
Global CZ, salute.
Global CZ in the building. Shout out to him and his channel out there in Asia. Global CZ, what up?
Global CZ.
And Alex Bam Bam also in Asia. Alex Bam Bam and his lady out there in Asia. Alex Bam Bam. Shout out to Alex Bam Bam. Global CZ. Thank y'all for pulling up. You know, Alex, shout out to you and your channel, Alex Bam Bam too. Global CZ in your channel.
He's.
I think like honestly, I think for the most part, most people can live overseas. If you're consistently bringing $3,000 a month, I think that's really the magic number. If you're not a
wait. You said $3,000 a month? Because I'm hearing some different numbers being pulled out.
No, 3,000.
Because Markel TV said you need minimum 5,500 per month to live in Colombia. Minimum 5,000.
Man, that's crazy as hell.
No, you don't. The average Colombian is making 500 a month. So just by again, people are living a certain lifestyle. Like for myself, when I was in South Africa, could I afford to be in a higher echelon of people? Yes, but they're not my people. I tell people for the most part, if you're middle class here, jump up to upper middle class. Don't go over there and thinking you running with the big dogs. It's just a lot of dudes just go places and thinking they run with the big dogs. They need they're going with the same U.S. standards and this and the bullshit, but they don't have that kind of money. $3,000 a month, most places in the world, you'll be comfortable. That is a magic number, and that's me like being
most places in the world, or
most, of course, Luxembourg, like this place.
Social stays at hostels, though. Social likes to stay at hostels.
That's not a lot. You see what I'm saying? In Colombia, yeah, that's okay.
So Mexico was
Nothing
300
wrong
a
with
month.
it, but that's what social prefers. So that's a different
I
lifestyle,
mean,
social. That's a little
like I
cheap.
said,
That's a little
it's
bit
a
more
different lifestyle
economical.
for certain people. But like I said, it's like 5K is like my threshold for, I mean, any place in the world.
But
So
again,
it's like, so if I'm going overseas and I'm trying to live on overseas, I need some kind of guaranteed income that will get me 5K per month so I can live overseas. Otherwise, I'm gonna run into a same situation that Passport Dog ran into.
where exactly were you
Salute to
looking at?
him for
Where were
being
you looking at?
transparent, by the way. Passport Dog, I mean, he handled it with a class act. Salute for him for coming on the panel and explaining his story, man. But
Yes, yes. Salute the
Where
yeah,
Passport Dog. Subscribe to
where
Passport
where
Dog channel. Don't forget, guys. Passport Dog.
could I have an idea? Where are you looking to live with 5,000 a month?
you
Where
said
in the
you said 5,000 a month. I mean, I was looking at many places. I was looking at what is it, Singapore. I was looking at Peru. I was looking at because Singapore is actually expensive, so I need
yeah,
5K per
again,
month.
I, again,
Peru is one of
where
the places. Peru is cheaper. I was actually looking at Panama. Panama is a dope spot. It's Central America. I mean, they got a lot of direct flights to a lot of Latin American countries. Panama
let
is
me
one of them.
can I say something? I think one of the fundamental issues that a lot of brothers don't have personalities. They cannot honestly function next to a woman. They might like pussy, but they don't like women. So they don't know how to actually relate to them on a human level. So they have to have that control where their money is their mass. That's essentially what happens. They can't naturally have a natural conversation,
I mean,
or they get irritated.
I mean
That's why
that's
I see
So
those
social,
are
a lot
we've
of
been
people.
waiting on
completely
your
different topics.
content to show us how it's done, and we have yet to see it. You got all those great cameras over there. You helping people with
Content. I
backpacks,
have
and
content.
we haven't seen
I
any
have I
quality
you can't
content.
listen, you can't keep saying that. You can no longer say that. You
Yeah,
can no
correct.
longer
I
say
was
that.
on your channel bigging you up for your whole life, social, and you was in a club and it was boring, and you barely even talked to the people in the chat, and you bombed out.
Wait.
Oh
I got a
man.
question. I got a question for Social.
Get your
Damn.
shit together, social.
Social, I got a question for you. You
Damn,
said
okay.
you don't pay for box, right?
I mean, not in the general sense, because people always argue, well, if you take a
Is it
girl
is
out to
it
eat,
is it is it a yes or no?
not what y'all relating to. No.
Okay, but you pay for others to buy box. You pay for Future to buy box. I mean,
Loans,
make it make sense
loans,
right now.
loans. You guys need to make the difference. Loans. If I loan you
You
money,
take it
whatever
out.
you do,
You take out a loan.
Payday loan. Payday loans.
So you taking a payday loan out
I give,
just
I
to pay
give,
for
I give.
Future's box. I mean,
If I give you a loan for $100, you can go buy a sandwich with it, you can go buy nuggets with it, you can go box with it. But as long as you pay me back my 150, I don't give a fuck what you did with it.
Thank
You
Raze. Thank Social Learner for chasing Sin City and Uncle Leonard off the panel.
what
Well,
did
Thanks,
I
I
do?
Social.
doubt he chased Uncle. Maybe I think Uncle Leonard dropped off. Sin City, maybe Sin City probably used to say, enough of this. But
hey,
yeah.
Leonard has to had to change some diapers.
Oh
Again,
man, no.
again,
God
why
damn it.
why is it this focus on blame shit on social loaner? We
Yeah.
listen, we know what I do. I loan out money, motherfuckers pay me back.
And you don't get
I
quality content, Social. Add that to it.
first so you said where's your traveling content?
You see my friends' content, and it's way better than your content. Your lives need work, Social. You have all of the tools. You have an in studio. Your in studio setup is dope, and you got
I
all the A7 IIIs, the Sonys, and you told Keith how to do the backpack. Get out there, get the content. You done went to the Super 4. You done been places. We ready to see you and what you can do, not you being a critique of these content creators who you think don't have a personality. Do it yourself, guy.
First of all, I do it, and I am doing it. I don't think you obviously see my
Subscribe
channel.
to that Social Loaners channel so we can all be in a live heckling them if you don't come with the great content. And we don't
No,
have to fund his
but
trips. We are the
Salute to no
subs.
excuse. He said, "I'm not living anywhere where my expenses are the same as the U.S. 5K sounds dumb. My U.S. expenses are not 5K per month." I mean, that's the thing. I mean, everybody's got a different budget, so it's
Look,
like
look,
we
look.
can't run with the same budget, man. Like
It's not.
some people. I mean, they'll be cool with 1,000 per month. Some people be cool with 10K per month. We all have different budget, man. But
But
I need minimum 5K. So I mean
but
that's
what we need to understand is a lot of us tend to again, live at a certain standard. Even when it comes to traveling, going overseas, people are like, man, it's gonna cost $1,200, $2,000 to go to Africa. I'm like, bro, do a hop. If you're a content creator, you can hop. You can find a cheap flight. Like there's a website I keep telling Bubba, it's called Secret Flying, and they have aerofares. I had a flight that went to freaking Cape Town. That shit was $160. A flight to go to Australia for $270. Again, you have to use travel hacking, use your credit cards, get the right points and all this shit, and you can make it cheaper. Yeah,
Right. Well,
I've been go ahead, please. Apologies.
but yeah, and shout out to BMT live. He was in the chat also. I missed that from earlier. There's so many people in the chat. There's
Shout
over
out
300 people
BNT.
watching earlier.
He ran when I asked him the question about that guy. Is he in the BNT boys? But yeah,
Well,
I wanted to say with Passport Dog, because I know what this live was about originally, Raze.
Well, you know
Shout out
what?
to
Before you get to that, let's
Okay.
get to the No Excuse Entertainment. Then we get to Passport Dog because he sent the super chat for $10.
Right.
And shout out to my guy, No Excuse. I'm not living anywhere. My expenses are the same as the U.S. $5,000 sound dumb. My U.S. expenses, not $5,000 per month. So obviously, you guys are having a conversation about that. The expenses. He said he's not doing it abroad for $5,000 a month. Shout out to you at No Excuse in your channel. Subscribe to No Excuse, the Pastor Bros podcast channel, No Excuse Entertainment channel. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you for that.
I think a lot of brothers need to be more
Raze, you was in
themselves.
Punta Cana for a month. Was your expenses anywhere near $5K?
No, I don't. No, no, it wasn't
Right.
anywhere near it. It's about budgeting. It's about not doing crazy stuff, trying to act like you're Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying in the clubs. You know what I mean?
I mean, but you could have a great I think okay, depending what country you go to, we're not gonna talk the same, about Dubai or shit like that. I don't be chilling in Dubai because I'm not going nowhere where I'm not king. Essentially, what I tell brothers is you have to be realistic within your finances and cut it. If you think you're gonna need 5,000, realistically, I'm telling you, 3,000 is the magic number where most places especially the places that brothers been wanting to travel to, if you're not a super trick, that you can honestly live a comfortable life and not having to worry about much, a nice apartment and still have some money left over that, give or take. But brothers want to go out there and you want to go on a vacation spot but live like you're on vacation. That's ridiculous. You're gonna spend money crazy. You should cook more. Get an actual girlfriend. Stop paying all these, how do you say, mangoes. A mango a day will keep your bank account empty. Like there's no way about it. There's no way past it. Plus, when you're dealing with such a high number of mangoes, you're inviting yourself into some environments and people in your life that can cause trouble. Brothers were like, yo, like I've been to a lot of these countries and I don't be having the problems that y'all be having. I'm like, what the hell, y'all? Because again, I'm not looking for the green leaf. I'm not looking for the white powder. Nor am I looking for mangoes.
So
Go ahead, please.
So sorry for digressing, but Race, with the Passport Dog situation, I just wanted to speak on this since this was the live was about, Race. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Before I drop down. So I wanted to shout out Passport Dog, because I think he took some gems from some of these other travelers in the space, right?
Yes.
Some of these popular travelers, and he said, "I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna show the rags the riches story again, so people can be invested in it, and I'm gonna have transparency with the people. So I'm sure they're gonna be ready and willing and able to support him because they feel like they're along this rags the riches journey with him. They're so smart on his part what he's doing. So
What do you mean?
and
What
he
do you
got
mean?
a job because the chat and the people, Social Learning was talking about the donations and the fundraisers, but
they gotta stop. This gotta
the
stop.
chat, hold on, let me talk right. So the
Go ahead.
chat and the people, the reason why they donate originally with the content creators is because they believe in the story. They want to see rags the riches, or they want to see a crash out or whatever. But they believe and they invest in the channel. So I think what Passport Dog is doing, got a job at FedEx, showing you just every day working 9 to 5, man. He taking good parts from each person and sector, and he's using it to his advantage. So he's going to be able to fundraise when he needs to and get the support from the people.
So
Right.
another fundraiser.
Right. Well, I think your slow travels for that. $199. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Real quick before he.
And lastly, I just wanted to say, Raze, I appreciate you for having me on your panel, bro. I know we talking on the back end pause about some things in the travel space, but I'm really going to be watching what's going on in Thailand, Raze, because all of these guys, they ask for the limelight. They ask for they don't want no other lights on. They want the limelight on them. And so now we focused on Thailand, and we want to see what kind of content these guys are gonna come out with. So we're gonna be
Yeah,
watching the live
I
streams,
got my screen
reporting on it.
recorder.
Yeah.
I'm recording that stuff out there.
Word. I think K9 was in the lead when he first touched down. He got off the 20-hour flight Raze and went straight to parasailing.
Yes, yeah, that was yeah. Oh, that was.
Then he was looking for Michael Porter early in the morning, like
I
walking
seen
the
that. I
streets.
seen
Like
all that.
I
I
was
seen all
like,
that. Yeah.
yeah, he going crazy. He ain't sleep. And then I think he slowed down a little bit and just got more with the team dynamic. So we're gonna see what Pub and Keith and Kanon and Ben Vlogs and so many other creators out there. We're going and BMT out there too.
Yeah,
Tom
BMT is
Yum
out
is
there.
supposed to
Yes.
be maybe crashing that Keith that C3 party. Keith throwing.
Ooh,
So
screen recorder ready, guys. Screen
yeah,
recorder ready for Thailand. The Thailand guys out there.
the travel space is still withstanding, and two of the kings of fundraisers, my guys, my bros, they put their fundraisers to the side for a while, and they want to come back and better their content, and so that's what the
Who?
travel space is about, man. Bettering your
Who?
content and growing.
They're
So
not.
shout out to them.
These individuals do not have the ability to better their content because
And
their
with that
content is
being
crashed
said,
out.
it's your boy Carter Ford. Shout out to Razor Ray. And I'm out.
All right. Well, shout out to you, Carter Ford. Carter Ford
Wow.
was here. Ethan abroad with the 10,000 copa out of Colombia. I don't know if Cartagena or Santa Marta or Medellin.
Cali. He's in Cali.
He's in Cali. Rent 500 to 1,300 food. All right. $500 for. All right, my fault. Okay, my fault. Rent 500 to 1,300 for rent. All right. $500 for food. Uber $400. Dates $300. I mean, other stuff $500. This is $3,000 at most for the whole month. How does this guy get $5,500 unless he is paying for pros? How does this guy get? Yeah, unless he is paying. All right. Oh, you mean spend $5,500, right? Unless he is paying for pros, you mean? How did he spend $5,500 for the month? I guess.
Yeah, you get it. Somebody said it well. They said again, a lot of people in the States is not making $5,000 a month, spending like that. So why would you go overseas where you're supposed to be, better in your life and getting a better bang for your buck and spending the same amount of money? That's just ridiculous. But
yeah, well, yeah. I think no excuse. The one said that, like, look, I ain't paying. I'm not spending $5,000 a month over abroad or whatever like that. I think that was no excuse said that. But thank you, Ethan abroad, for that 10,000 copa. I appreciate that.
Let me get off the panel. I'm a panel killer, so I don't want to keep killing your panels. That people can come back on. My bad.
No, hold on. Say right there, right quick. Unless you got to go, you probably got to go somewhere.
No. I'm just.
Tiny Sag up to $2. Sociopath loner is a panel killer. Views drop. Oh, okay. Oh, that's where you get that. Oh, but thank you for the $2. But no, that's all right. Because I'm all out of beer anyways. If you notice, I haven't been sipping, so no. But I'm gonna say your live streams have been good, man. What part of the country are you in? I mean, I've just seen.
I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania, but I'm gonna start going to other places where more. The thing is, again, you can only you can't create a cake with no batter around. You know what I mean? So I live in a small city, so there's only so much that you can do and show. So I have one live. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a random person. I'm gonna let them fly a plane. So I'm gonna take a random person, fly a plane. Then I'm gonna go meet the Amish, chill with the Amish.
A real plane?
Yeah, a real plane. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna hold a sign in the middle of my city, say who want to go fly a plane, find a random person, and take them on live. We're gonna go fly the plane
You're
on
gonna rent a
live.
plane to fly. Oh, all right.
So
Hey,
I have a relationship because
okay.
I'm working. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that video. Then I'm gonna do the video where I'm trying to get ride horses through the city. So I'm gonna see if they can let me ride the horses through the city. But then I'm gonna ride a horse and buggy. You know the horse? You ever seen Amish?
No, I haven't watched that series.
Yeah, yeah, but Amish. I'm gonna try to ride. So I'm just gonna do some cool stuff. But then I'm gonna try to go to other places and get some good content. Because I'm gonna do IRL. IRL is very hard to do because again, failure, success, it all happens. There's no editing. Plus, the freaking everywhere you go is music playing, so I keep getting demonetized or whatever. Not
Yeah.
so I figure that out. Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to bring the content. I'm trying to be real, getting interaction because I watch a lot of these dudes, man, and they don't interact with regular people, and it just to me, it's just like it's not impressive to be interacting with a pro. Like she's it just isn't to me. It just isn't. But
Well,
I'm what happened?
well, no, no,
What
well, let me. Who's gonna be flying the plane that you rent?
the person?
What person? The
So
person that.
the random person. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a random person. I'm gonna hold a sign that says who want to come fly a plane. I was gonna do skydiving, but skydiving I can't record on skydiving like that. So we're gonna go to the airport and then we're gonna give them introductory, teach them. It's called a discovery flight essentially. I'm gonna teach them, how to take the. They're gonna raise the plane and everything. It's not as hard to fly a plane. It really isn't.
Are you a pilot yourself?
I'm working on it. I'm not a pilot, but it isn't that hard to fly a plane. It's the freaking rules and there's a highway in the air, right? There's a whole highway up there. People keep thinking you gotta worry about the wind, the right tail. It's a bunch of shit. But to actually fly a plane, you can kind of, if you're not an idiot, you can kind of get it relatively quickly for the basics. So all we're gonna do them is have them take the plane up, you know, move it from side to side, some cool shit like that.
You and a licensed pilot is gonna have them take the
Yeah,
plane
yeah,
up
yeah, yeah. I can't do that. No, I can't. I
and
can't.
teach them. All right,
No,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no, 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 no.
yeah.
I have a single. I'm working on my single engine. Yeah, you need a whole different qualification for that. Yeah, but that's just the video. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna have some. Then later on, I'm gonna have somebody do a helicopter.
Okay,
But
okay. Now,
that's just the helicopter. You're just gonna pretty much. There's nothing special about the helicopter. And then I wanna do IRL live streaming skydiving, but trying to find a place I can do it. And then I'm gonna go to Orlando and do I forgot what it's called, but it's like those parasailing, not parasailing, but it's a different one. I forgot what it's called. Gliding, essentially gliding. I'm gonna try to do an IRL gliding shit.
okay, IRL gliding. Okay, no, that's adventurous and you not lying though. You're just gonna do it like
Live.
I mean,
IRL.
what if the signal go out? I guess you gotta wait for the signal not to go out.
Yeah. That's it. That's what's alone is giving autism. Goddamn. What the fuck about he's giving autism? Yeah. Damn.
Well, your channel, that social owner is the name, right? What I seen it. It was that channel, the social owner. That's the name of the channel.
Yeah.
I guess I
Yeah,
seen you with some girls in the club a couple of nights.
I got
Very
some.
clear, very clear. I guess you got the backpack. I don't know if you had the backpack, but
Yeah, I have the backpack. I did. I
okay.
made that backpack. I made, and I tell anybody who want to make one, man, I'll show you how to make it. It's not that hard, bro. Like we can. Again, I think a lot of brothers not doing. They're not investing in what they're doing. They start off crappy phone. I get it, but the quality matters.
Right.
You have great personality, but your quality is shitty. And people were like, for instance, I was my plan was I was gonna have Floyd and Future go to DR.
Oh yeah,
And
I heard about that earlier today in the chat. They said you planned that for that collab, Floyd and Future.
So my okay, tell me if I'm wrong in this. Tell me if I'm wrong. So look, Floyd and Future stayed raising money to trick off. So I said, look, if you guys want me to go
They say
to
travel. They say the
travel. Let's say the travel, quote unquote. And I said, look, if y'all want me to go, they're gonna have to pay 200 each essentially, raise 400 for me to go. Clearly, if we all know, once I get there, I'm gonna spend a lot more money than that shit. It's not about the money. It's about the for me to go there for free when I know you raising money to quote unquote travel and pay for mangoes, and you want me to go there for free and essentially give you my time and everything completely free. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't have a problem doing it. 400 is not even nothing. It's damn near free. It's nothing for, the cameras I'll bring, the equipment. I'm probably going to hire a local somebody to, get better footage and all that shit. But then I'm like, what's his name? Casanova got mad at me. He's like, oh, why don't you just help? And I'm like, bro, you help then. Fuck that. I'll do my own content. You help then. I'm tired of people wanting things for free, especially if you're not showing me that you're progressing and actually valuing that which is given for free. If they were out there doing this shit with listing and shit, I would have no problem going out there for free. But I know it's going to be a fucking headache to get you to get up, get you to go shoot, get you to go do shit. I'm going to be essentially fucking setting up everything. And you need a person like me, because you know me, I don't mango hunt. I can focus on what needs to be done. I know how to move. I know how to move.
Gotta know how to move.
So
yeah.
So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make something happen, because at the end of the day, if you look at both their channels, it's I don't want to say dying, but what matters most is the money.
Well, I think Floyd is on the rise again. Future, he's stable. He's in Future. Well, all right. Future, he just left Thailand, of course, so he's going to take a hit. No, that's no doubt about that. I think Floyd is rising a little, slight raise, because depending on his topics, whatever.
But you have to understand, there's a difference between there's YouTubers, right, who have 100,000 followers who don't make the same money that a person with 10,000 followers mean. This space, what really matters is who's sending it in. So when I say like dropping, I mean in the sense of who's sending it in, because at the end of the day, it's the money that's really the metrics that things are measured by. You can have 100,000 followers, but if you're making no money, what's the point? It's too dumb.
Right.
That's what I mean by that.
Or some people just like, it's not necessarily 100% people do YouTube for money, or sometimes people just do YouTube just for entertainment purposes for themselves. They just feel it's not 100% that people have to make money on YouTube to stay on the platform. Some people just want to have fun talking to people, or trolling.
Razer, we're talking about specific individuals. There are people that do it for fun, that do it for the clout or whatever. That's cool. I do it for fun. If I make money, hell yeah, I'm gonna make money. But I do it for fun. I do it because I can see I like it. You know what I mean? But when it comes to specific individuals, their content does not exist unless money is being given. And even then, it doesn't exist. So that's fundamentally the driving factor. So if people not sending it in, you can have more watchers. You can have 100 people watching you, 1,000 people watching you. But if none of those 1,000 people are sending it in, those metrics don't even matter to them. That's what I mean by that.
Yeah, drop link. Jetty says $1.99. Well, I was about to break out of here, Jetty. I'm all out of beer, unfortunately.
Jetty says social is broke as well. I am broke. I tell people I'm broke all the fucking time. Everybody keep thinking I'm broke.
Jetty said you broke. So Jetty said drop the link. Oh, he must got smoke for you. Well, I am literally about to break out of here. I'm all out of beer.
5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes. I want to hear what he has to say.
All right. So
I'm
Jetty,
broke,
y'all keep it clean. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, keep it
No,
clean.
keep it clean. No.
Because and I gotta get some beer. Thank you for your Cash App donation. Thank you just for your donations in general. Auto Will had dropped Social Owner link. Thank you, Auto Will. Subscribe to Social Owner, his channel. Everybody who's been up here, but Social Owner right now, he's up here right now. Let's see what Jetty got to say. This is for you, Jetty.
And I'm doing an iPhone giveaway. When I hit 1,000 followers, I'm doing an iPhone giveaway.
Brooklyn Prophet in the building. Some of you guys been in the chat. I mean, so many people in the chat. That's why I tell you I got to super chat y'all questions or comments. Because Jesse Shorts, I see. Because it gets crowded up here. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stop and read every chat and while the guest is speaking and the panel is speaking, it just throws the flow off the conversation. That's why I mean. Let me see.
Hey,
Michael,
Razer,
I mean, what's
salute.
that? Midwest. That's Jetty. Is this Jetty? That's Social Owner.
This Jetty.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
so my only gripe, Razer. My only gripe is that Pat was in Thailand for like 1.5 hours and showed all the baddies. But why is this guy? He every time he travels, he don't show nothing bad. This is the same dude who's playing basketball with Future and ain't showed no content.
All right, so
Tab was
you talk about social loner now. Okay, Soshi, you want to answer that?
social loner.
So, can you formulate your question so I can really answer it? I'm not understand what you're saying.
So you went to the Dominican Republic, right? But
Hmm.
Pab in one day showed more baddies than you being with another man in the DR.
Yeah, but I didn't go to the art to show baddies, nor is that the focus of my content. I'm not. That's not my
So what is
lane.
the point?
I'm a
Okay, so
traveler.
what is the point of? But how are you a traveler when you don't show traveling content? All you're doing is giving out deals for people. We don't see your content. You're not Lord. You're not all these other people. When is the
Okay,
last time you
so
made a travel content vlog by yourself?
one, I just started making content. Just started making content. Did I have a channel? "Quote unquote," yes. But I've been traveling. I've been to 50 countries. I just wasn't.
Raze has been
I've been to
Raze
50
has been,
countries.
and he showed himself in different
Go to
places.
my
What
Instagram. Go to my
Raze has
Instagram.
been,
Go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram. There's plenty of places that I've been on my Instagram. I
but
just started
nobody's
really
even watching
making
it
these.
because your content is trash. Your content trash. You don't have
Fair,
content. You're making
fair. I'm
deals.
getting better.
You're the same person I'm gonna make a book bag with a knit. You're not even like that. You like anybody from the city is not knitting some little book bags to make out. Even you're a
I
traveler, you're
sold. I
not.
sold. I sold the book bag. Is that a problem for a man to know how to sew?
It's not. But who sews as a man?
I do. I do.
But
So
have
I
you
can. I
shown
can.
one baddie on
I.
your travels? If I go to your channel, you showing a baddie?
My focus. If you're so hyperly focused on baddies, quote unquote baddies, then there's plenty of channels for you to go focus on
I'm
that. But
not
my
focused
channel is just.
on that, but my
I actually,
okay,
actually,
brother.
actually, actually, my last video was a baddie. Was on my video. Two baddies, couple baddies.
But you're
Actually, I just realized
foreign. But
that.
you're foreign. You need you
I
need
just actually
ice
realized that.
to put on you. So like, what is your point?
What do
But
you, no,
what is
you
your
just said
point of showing anything of traveling?
you just said my content had no baddies, and if you looked at my last video, there was baddies on my video. So that argument is gone out the window. Did you just come on here to hate on me? Just to hate on me? Is that what you want to do? Is that what? Yeah, clearly. Okay. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. I hope that you continue hating from the sidelines because haters are viewers too, and we appreciate that. So thank you, Fraser, for having me on here. Thank you for having
Well,
my hater.
salute to
You
you.
know you made it when you have haters. If you don't have haters in this space, you are nobody. This is literally it's better than the fucking YouTube plaque. When I start having haters on my content, that means I fucking love my haters. Listen, haters get free tea. All right. Thank you. See you later, Raze.
All right. Shout out to you, social owner. And shout out to Jetty. Thank you for popping on, Jetty. All right, let me bring one more guy up. So he was here earlier. Real quick, Leonard. I'm about to break out of here. What up, Leonard? I'm about to
Okay.
break out of
Hey,
here. You
what's
fell off
up?
earlier.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to get one out the refrigerator, so I know you got to go.
Yeah, I have
Hey,
no more beers. I'm
whoever was talking about the $5,000 a month in some other country, man, they messing their money all the way up. They're messing their money up. Okay, I don't spend $5,000 a month. I got mortgage, utilities, internet, food,
right,
vehicle maintenance. Occasionally, when something does break and it costs me a penny to get it fixed, and I still, at a minimum, I'm saving $1,500 a month.
Right.
5,000. Crazy, but
Yeah,
I
it
have
was
seen.
me. I was the one that brought it up because the reason why I brought it up, it was Markel TV that recommended everybody if they come into Colombia, you got to have at least 5,500 minimum. And he said,
And that's
minimum.
crazy. And that's crazy.
Markel, this is Markel TV. Raze knows about this because we talked about it.
Yeah,
He said 5,000 500, 5,500 minimum. He didn't say maximum. He said
Minimum. That's what I'm saying.
Like that's like the minimum. And I'm
I
like,
heard that, bro. That's why I was like, dude, you done lost your mind.
yeah.
You don't need that much, depending on where you live in the United States. That's middle class living.
I barely can't even spend that much here in the States. It's like, and I eat out pretty much 6 times a week. I barely even spend that much. It's like, I mean, what is he referring to in Colombia? I mean that he doing the most. He probably doing a lot in Colombia for 5,500.
Yeah, I mean, if you are eating out and you are spending $100 a day on takeout, that's $3,000 a month. Now, who in their right mind is spending $100 a day on takeout food?
That's like 3 times a day DoorDash.
No, I wouldn't say 3. It had to be more than that, because if you order a little something from DoorDash, they're gonna charge you $25, right? So you got to be ordering at least $33 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on DoorDash.
Yeah,
every day.
Every day, and that's not even you leaving the house. That's just you staying. And I'm like, you got to do the most, even here in the States for that, and doing it in Colombia, and that's an overkill over there. It's like you pretty much 5,500. You pretty much in the top 1% of income earners, and it's like I don't know if you've been to Colombia, Leonard, but Colombia is
No,
cheap.
I haven't.
It's cheap.
I know. But I've been on here listening to all the fellas that travel, and when you're talking about Colombia, you're talking about DR, anywhere in the Caribbean or Thailand, you don't need that kind of money. Now, I know some guys who used to be in the military that they over there, fixed income military, all this other stuff, crashed out.
Yeah.
Crashed out. Didn't realize, okay, you're not in the military anymore. The money is guaranteed every month, but the military, you get 3 free meals a day. You ain't paying for that roof. There's a whole lot of things you're not paying for when you're in the military as a single guy. Now you're over there as a single guy trying to act like a vacationer, and your money is not gonna doggone add up. That would be like me going to Atlanta every weekend or 4 out of 7 nights of the week, and I'm clubbing in Atlanta like I'm that dude, and I'm not, knowing I got mortgage and everything else to pay for. Then, and as guys get older, what they don't realize, and this is one thing with Sin City, that's when I had to click the link. He hit it so hard. He said, you done did all this stuff you were doing. Then you look back and you don't have a thing to look at. You done spent all this loot, but you ain't got shit.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out to Tim Howard, Jay Nice is still here, Autumn Will is still here.
And Sin City brought up an interesting point. I mean, he spent all his money and he ain't got nothing to come back to in the States, nothing to show for it. Because you got to Passport Dog said he left the States when he was 25 and he came back to the States when he was 32 years old. He pretty much spent all his prime years, in his 20s in Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came back to the States with nothing to show for it. He did say he had the time of his life. I mean, he was getting the baddest of the baddest in Colombia and all that. He was in Parque Jerez. He was doing all that at nightlife activities and all that. But he came back over here to the States and he ain't got nothing to show for it. The good thing about him is he's transparent. I will give him that. Number 2, he's not relevant. He's not begging for money like Rello. He kept it hush.
Yeah, he's not doing a begathon.
When he came back to the States, he kept it hush. He kind of, what is it? How would I say? He kind of, And the first thing he did was start searching for a job and all that. And he was complaining about the job market. And that's why I super chatted Raze. I was like, yo, you can't find a job when you had a 7-year gap in between your resume. You know, he tried to come back to the States and he wants some kind of jobs that require college education and all that. And they look at his resume all crazy, like, what the heck? This dude is 32 years old, 7 years, the last 7 years did not work. So he ended up going to a temp agency, and FedEx hired him because FedEx hires everybody, so they hired him. FedEx will hire anybody with a.
That's good. That's a good plan. I mean, it's a good backup.
But that's hard work. If you load them trucks, they working you.
They work you.
If you load them trucks, they working you like a Hebrew slave.
Yeah.
I seen them. I was like, I ain't doing that. Y'all crazy.
He got a 95% turnover rate, meaning that somebody will start work at 9 a.m. and they will quit by 10 a.m. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's one of those jobs where, I mean, they will work you over there. They will work you because you putting up all kind of boxes in the conveyor belt. You putting up boxes that's 120 pounds, boxes that's 5 pounds, boxes that is 190 pounds. So you put all kind of boxes in there, and you imagine doing that 8 hours a day, day in, day out, and then they have the busy seasons. It's all type of whew.
Yeah. So
you gotta think of a passport dog. But a job is a job, So
I seen this one cat, Nathaniel Real, talking about you'll never have ish in the United States, gentlemen. Well, I don't know what United States he lives in, but I'm living my American dream. I got everything I want. I got the crib.
Tell them.
I got the crib sitting on an acre of land with the Benz in the garage. I'm about to buy a matching one to go with it. That's an SUV because my knees, I'm getting up in them years, and I don't want to be sitting down in that coupe all low. I kick the bucket right now. My son gets $500,000 in life insurance and this house, and he could just sell everything else. You can't have? I don't know what America he living in. Maybe he living in Compton.
Maybe Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana too, because Gary.
That was a shot. That was a shot right there, Buck. I see what you did there.
Yeah, but Gary, I mean, hell, I'm from Chicago.
Well, yeah.
So I know about Gary. Gary ain't popping on nothing. You know what I'm saying? When the steel mill left Gary, it was over with.
But let me get the super chat. That
Okay.
social loaner, $4.99. I think that $5,500 is cause you need to make sure you have enough money to send for all the fundraisers and the space and consultations. Okay, thank you for that, social loaner. Thank you for that $4.99.
Y'all know Markel TVs, guys. I was trolling earlier, but I was basically mocking Markel TV because Markel TV. I don't know if you guys were aware of it. He's pretty much a retired veteran. He earns some kind of some kind of income from the government, and he talking about minimum. You need 5,500. I'm like, that's like an overkill in Colombia, especially. That's like, it's. I mean, that's like, you pretty much in Colombia. You pretty much got to do like 2-3 chicks a day for 30 days, and you will still have $2,000 left over.
Yeah. Well, I seen homeboy wanted to get in there for the $1.99 cerveza fund, trying to make jokes, talking about, Leonard got everything but a dentist. Yeah. You know what comes with this here? Don't you see what that disabled license plate say? Veteran.
Disabled veteran.
Put some respect.
That comes with free dental too. The only thing is, people don't be there. My next appointment is in May of next year. So, yeah, I got that when I went earlier. Well, when I went yesterday to get checked out, because Razor, remember, I was in the hospital because something went wrong, but they checked all of my transmission fluid and my brake fluid and my differential, and I'm all good. See, I just sat down and my knee went pop. I got to get an SUV.
Right.
My knees are acting like doggone microwave popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. So I got to get an SUV and sit in. So I ain't got to sit down so low. But yeah, but I'm like I told him, I'm living my American dream. You know, if I wanted to, whatever you could get with $1,500 a month going someplace, because you could trick it off every month. I could do that every month of the year if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm at time. What do I got to prove to anybody? Not a damn thing. Shoot. If anything, I'll be falling through New York, get with Raze, and we go doggone do a beer raid.
You can do that. That's what I do anyway.
Go do a beer raid. He get them good old Coors Lights. I get them good old Bud Reds.
The pool hall. I like to play some pool too. Pool hall.
They
got some beauties in the pool hall.
Yeah, and I try to play pool. You know, it's a lot of things I'm not good at, but you know, at least I try them just to be social and have some fun. You know what I mean? Life is too short to be. Man, people they be off on some bull, and I'm like, man, look. That's what I be telling these young guys. Y'all get y'all travel on. You're in the prime of your life. But just make sure you get that out your system and you come back to reality, because the last one that you want to be in line is that old one like me that ain't got no pension to live on. Yeah. You don't want to be that one.
Yeah.
See.
Tell that to Passport Dog, man, because he spent all his youth having the time of his life, and he came back and that's a chauffeur. So, you know,
that happened and at his age, my suggestion for him, as long as his background and stuff was clean enough, for him being the age that he is, 32, I'd have been like, man, if you don't take your butt to a recruiting station and join the military right now, because they paying too.
Yeah.
And the job pitch out here in the real world, it ain't looking good.
Yeah. But Leonard, have you seen that ICE is hiring right now? ICE is hiring, so he can.
ICE is giving a $60,000 bonus.
Yeah, and they'll pay off your student loans.
Thank you. So I'm like, I don't know why so many people are not applying to be an ICE agent. Man, and they paying for real. And you can use that. You get your security clearance. That doggone bounces into, you got X amount of years in the government already. You get in-house someplace else. Next thing you know, you got 20 years in, bam, nigga, your retirement. And what some people don't know, those people that work at the Veterans Administration, they are retiring at 56 years old. They're getting their pension, and the VA is paying them their Social Security early because they said the pension is not enough for them to live on. So they getting their Social Security years early. You know, most of the time you got to wait until you're 62. They getting their Social Security 56, 57, 58 years old, 4 years ahead of the game. They ain't playing.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, but you know, I say something, I'm a hater, you know. Yeah.
Great commentary, guys. Well, I'm about to break out of here. I gotta break out of here.
Yeah, man, go get your brew on, man. And if I still had StreamYard, I'd do a doggone show. Just hey, LR and RR, drinking them up. If you ain't got a drink in your hand, you can't be on the stream.
Raze, you know, Camp 9, Keys, all of them are out there in Thailand.
Yes.
I was just watching Camp 9 live just 5 minutes ago, and he had a shirt where it said, on the front it says Camp 9, on the back it says F Tom Young. So that should be interesting. Like
Oh
yeah,
wow! All right, so that's
yeah.
some breaking news right
Watch
there.
that Camp Nine live. It's about
So you said K9 had that shirt on?
yeah.
K9, right?
He just had
Okay.
that shirt on. I was just looking at his live right now. So
Well,
I mean, oof, that's like
screen recorder ready, right? Screen recorder. I'm gonna just have my screen
yeah, screen
recorder.
record. Yeah, so so and he's live streaming, so it should be interesting, man. I think
Okay.
that's the content itself. So, but
You see, hopefully, I mean, you can't.
hopefully nothing
Hopefully, that
happens. But
no violence,
something
you
that
know what
the
I'm saying?
screen
No
record is
things.
gonna,
I mean,
you know.
I'll
So
be checking it out though.
yeah, so he was wearing that shirt. It's like that's a. I mean, that's basically he was talking about, oh, why do I have to check in and all that? He said checking in is for soft dudes. And I'm like, yeah, but wearing a shirt like that is like, that's pretty much asking for, I don't know, trouble. I mean, now you pull up to his spot.
Trouble,
So we'll
trouble.
see, man. I'm gonna drop off.
All right, all right. But thanks for
I
letting me know.
salute.
I'm gonna check that out then.
Yeah, definitely.
I gotta go outside though, a little bit though. But shout out to you, Buck. Thank you for your donations and your, you know, yeah, he just left forfeit here. Damn, he just left off visual. Right. Thank you for the 199. Thank you for the 199 again, visual. He just left off because I told him I was breaking out. But thank you for your donations, visual hype. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for being on the Password Dog. Thank you for being a great guest. Subscribe to Password Dog channel. Everybody who was on the panel, Sin City came through. Everybody who's up here. Subscribe to everybody's channel. It's been a great show. I believe it's been a great show. Have a great night, everybody. Some of you guys are just probably about to go out and go drinking and trying to get some beauties. And y'all be safe out there. Be safe out there. There's madness going on out in these streets, in these cities out here in the Matrix, aka USA. So y'all just be careful out here and enjoy yourself as best you can. And until next time, I guess I'm Raze, and I am out.